crystalline it,
because this
and
fixes
it's
all
thugging
content
it.
creator
Yo,
problems.
I want to
Consistently
say
adjusting your camera, losing framing when you move, or re-recording content because you drifted out of the shot. That is a waste of time and engagement. I started using the OBS Bot mini camera, and it eliminated all of that. It uses AI auto tracking to follow you in real time, keeps you perfectly framed, and delivers clean, professional video without extra gear or full studio setup. Whether you're streaming, podcasting, or on client calls, this makes you look locked in and polished automatically. Stop fighting your camera and focus on your message. I dropped the affiliate link in the description. If you're serious about content, this is an easy upgrade. As you can see, I'm testing out the camera and everything, and it's working out pretty well. Hit the link, get yours.
What up? What up? What's the word? Welcome to another Banter and Barter show where we talk about everything under the sun. As long as we get back to the money, real conversations and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtney, and I got my co-host with me, Macaroni Tony, Marcus C, and Unbiasedly Raw. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all?
What's up? What's up, players?
Big chilling. You feel me? We in this thug thizzle, you heard?
Hell yeah.
Am I good now? Am I good now? Am I on board?
Yeah. You Gucci now, big dog. You Gucci, dog.
Hey. Hey.
But hey, man, make sure
I'm
y'all.
doing well.
You say you doing well, yeah, because that boy been out there working.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was late. So when the whole intro had happened, it was like I was hearing a whole bunch of stuff at one time. I'm like, oh, nah, I'm struggle streaming for real.
Yeah. Hell nah, boy.
Yeah.
But
hell yeah.
But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure y'all hit the bell notification. Listen, make sure I wanna make sure I let y'all know. Even though we are always here on live streams, we always are posting videos, long form videos as well. So make sure that you don't only show love here on the live streams. Make sure you show love on the long form videos as well. Make sure you hype the videos, show all your love. That's going to continue to keep pushing our content out, or share with your family and friends. So that way we can hurry up and get to 1,000 subs so we can monetize the Banner and Barter show. All right. So that being said, and also don't be afraid to support the channel. You know what I'm saying? We got the super chat goal of 100, cash out goal of 50. Listen, start off with $1. Start off with $1. But before we get into, let me do some of these comments first. What up, Snow? What's good with you? She locked into this thing. Good evening. Good evening. TC Daniel, what's good with you? New subscriber. I appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you for tapping in with us. Also, if you aren't an ENG member, be sure to join, become a member today. Definitely become a member. All right. So y'all ready to go ahead and get into these topics, man?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Matt, what you got? What you got for what's your topic for the day, big dog?
My topic, go ahead. We just gonna play it, bro. I just want to play it. I don't even want to say nothing. Just play it and we talk about it because I know what I want to say, but I just want to. This is something I saw. I just want people to see it and just like what y'all thoughts about it. That's my whole.
I bet.
Rate 1 to 10. That's why I'm at with it right now because I know what I want to say. I'm gonna say it too, but I'm gonna wait till what everybody else say.
2 plus 1 equals toilet.
All right, bet. So let's go ahead and get in. Let's go ahead and get into it then. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Your mom talk about guns, bro.
I can talk about all the shit.
Okay, cool.
Like,
all right, I'm relaxed. I didn't say not one word.
But you was looking like you
okay.
Was hop out the car.
Nobody was gonna hop out the car anyway.
Like,
okay.
And
apologize. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. It would have been an accident if it hit me.
It wouldn't have been. It would have been an accident
if he hit me.
I would have covered that shit. You understand me?
All right, cool.
You forget what it was like to learn how to drive because you got a
No, I don't. No, I don't.
So calm down.
I am calm. Get your mom, bro. Please get your mom, bro, because I am calm.
Get your mom. He can't get me. I'm grown as fuck.
Okay, I'm grown as fuck too. All right, cool.
Okay.
Like,
so the whole conversation, I don't.
And it's on dash cam.
I don't give a fuck about a dash cam because my son didn't hit you.
Okay, cool.
So then get your ass back in the car too. Then
teach him to drive in an empty parking lot.
Listen.
He's been doing fine. Okay. I know he is doing fine. All right, but just be careful.
Just shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna shut the fuck up. Make me shut the fuck up.
I'm a woman.
All right, okay.
I'm a woman.
All right, so calm down. Calm down.
I ain't got a gun.
Okay.
I need a fucking Nissan.
All right, cool.
Don't
think AR-15s ain't gonna hurt neither.
Don't
think that. Pull up to the same spot. I'm down the street, bro. Your mom talking about guns, bro.
I can talk about all the shit.
Okay, cool.
I can talk about all the shit.
I'm from here.
I'm from here
what?
too, my nigga. What's up?
Like, talk about your guns. Get your guns. Go get them then. Go get them then. Meet me in the same spot. Listen my ass, nigga. Listen my ass.
I'm a nigga.
Listen my ass. Listen my ass. You talking like it. You talking like it. Yeah, I am. I am. You talking about guns.
I'm a real motherfucking.
All right. So what's your thoughts on that? Go ahead. Let you know. Go ahead and get your shit out, bro.
I'm gonna let everybody go.
No, it's your topic. It's your topic. What you got?
All right. I think with this situation, we're seeing more and more clips of this, of like the entitlement, the not being able to navigate through conflict. What's the word for it? Conflict resolution. I don't think that was a learned skill in like a certain period of time, and now nobody don't have conflict resolution. It wasn't like a big crash. It was somebody made a mistake. Somebody, you can say on either side, somebody made a mistake. If you got insurance, they're gonna take care of it. It's not that serious. But for you to be acting like this, and then you got your son right there, and then you got this other grown man. Let's say he was a grown man. You know how women say that we can't control our emotions and all that type of stuff. What if he just fired off? Right? But she was saying that I'm a woman. So it's one of those things when I be looking at this, they be knowing what they be doing. These, not all women, but women like her, they understand they are a woman, so they play that I'm a woman role, so you can't be aggressive. You just need to shut up, be a man, and just take whatever I say. Don't feel played on the things that I'm saying and all that type of stuff. No, you saying stuff, you talking about you got a gun. What you mean? Now it got escalated to a whole different situation. Now, you see what I'm saying? And he ain't gonna be wrong for moving. How he gonna move? Because you say you got a gun. What if he go get his gun? What if he stopped you before getting your gun?
It's right? A threat.
Is he in the wrong? If you like, it was just a crash. Y'all had a little bump. It ain't nothing crazy. Y'all could just exchange information. Get your insurance involved, and y'all can go about your merry way. But now that there's no conflict resolution on your end, now you're talking about you finna go get a gun over a regular traffic situation. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. And that's what I'm saying about with the other videos we did. It's something going on where this entitlement happens, where when it comes to like cops or it comes to minor things like this, it's like the women are talking, they just talk, and they saying a whole bunch of stuff. But if you are the guy, no matter what she says, what she do, or whatever, you can't act on your instinct. You gotta calm it down. Right? Yep. She like, I'm a woman. What the fuck that mean? You talking about you about to go get a gun. And then your son right behind you, he in his mind, he think like, should I step in or not? Right? Is it that serious of a situation? More than likely the kid like, nah, it's just like a regular thing. old buddy being calm. So that's the reason why the son not reacting. But the mom, she trying to get it up there for no reason.
Bro, just like what you said, like only people that say shit like that are women and children. I watched something the other day. It was a video where this kid had all his homeboys at this park. He was popping off like a motherfucker at these cops, and he was pushing the cop to the edge. I thought the cop should have knocked his ass out way earlier. And then at that point, he just pushed the cop way too far. And he's about to get arrested. And the kid was like, "I'm a minor." Like, and he was like, "No, motherfucker, you didn't push. You threatened me. Now it's done. You're like, I don't give a fuck if you're a minor or not." It's only people who do shit like that are fucking women and like children. And the thing is, like, the thing that really gets me, what she's doing is wrong, like 100%. But the bigger part is her fucking son's right there. Like, what kind of situation you putting him in? He's saying you acting a fool. Now he got to put his life in jeopardy too, because if this dude hauls off and hit his mom or do something, he's gonna feel he's got to do something, bro. And he's a lot younger. This other dude's way more experienced than him. It's not gonna end well, bro. Like, and if someone sees their parent doing this shit, they may be like, "Yo, this is the way you're supposed to handle situations." Hey, I see my mom doing it. She's sparking off of people. This may be the way I should be acting. And then right now, he seems like he's a level-headed kid. He's not even jumping in it. But eventually, I don't know, man. I mean, he could swing the other way to where he might have this sort of attitude. And the biggest thing for me, bro, like, why would you put someone else that you are in charge of or that, like, you are supposed to protect in a bad situation like that? That's my biggest thing, bro. Like, how could you put someone else in a situation based on how you're doing it? So
this kind of goes back to another topic that we covered with the woman and the police officer with her son in the vehicle, and the way that she was taking off on the officer, right? And first of all, she was in the wrong already, because she's coming out of the parking lot and he still got the right of way, and she's trying to pull out, and you still trying to talk to this dude right here. Let alone, this is where when we talk about a lot of women, this isn't all, but this is where you talk about a lot of women are out of order. They're out of order. They don't have the respect for men anymore. They don't have that sense of fear, as if this man isn't crazy. You don't know what this man has gone through throughout the day. You don't know if he on his last leg. You don't know if you gonna be the straw that broke the camel back. You don't know any of those things, but you popping off at the mouth as if you're gonna do something just because you got your son there. But yeah, you say he don't control you, but yeah, you willing to use him as a pawn to put him in a dangerous situation. You putting him in a fucked up situation, and you're supposed to be his protector, but you getting out of your car, you popping off at the mouth against a guy that you don't even know. This could have gone. Luckily for the dude, he was calm about the situation until she trying to escalate talking about guns. But even though he wasn't, a YN, he wasn't crashing out, nothing like that. He was able to keep his composure enough to the point where it didn't escalate anywhere. So, yeah, bro, she all the way out of pocket on this one. All the way.
I put it like this, bro. Even me myself, sometimes I think us as men, we I wouldn't say we're scared of ourselves. It's just like we know, how often us as men contain ourselves on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
We know once I snap, it's over with. Once I snap, it's over with, to a point where ain't no woman gonna hold me off to do what I'm about to do, right? So we practice this thing since a young age to be able to control ourselves and control our emotions. I think with the situation, I don't think a lot of women was raised to control their emotions, because their emotions, all you're gonna do is just say some slick stuff and talk and get in our face and say, "Well, you a man, you're supposed to control your anger."
Yep.
So we've been practicing that since we was kids. So my whole thing, you a grown woman, don't sit there and pull up on a man and start talking crazy to him like you ready for this battle that could happen.
No consequences.
Don't get in this man's face. Don't say what you about to say. Don't say I'm about to go get a gun and all that type of stuff if you ain't ready to be about that. Because even us as men, we have this same kind of feeling, and we scope the situation, and we might get into it with a whole nother guy, but we already know it's going to be consequences if we get it up there for real.
Yeah.
Somebody might die, somebody going to get injured, somebody might not go home tonight. But guess what? Conflict resolution. We be like, you know what? Old buddy was wrong. I'm just trying to make it home, bro. I ain't even trying to be on that crazy shit. Women, on the other hand, not all women like her, they sit there and be like, I'm gonna just pop my shit off, and he a man, and I'm gonna say whatever I gotta say. I'm gonna threaten him. I'm gonna say I got a gun, X, Y, Z. I threaten your life and all that type of stuff. And him as a man, he should just take it. And if he react, then something wrong with him. But you're not looking at how you're navigating the conversation.
Bro, when in life could you have ever done that? Like, I was gonna say, as a kid, your mate would have got away with some of this shit at school, and even then, back in the day when I was in school, the teachers or whatever they could discipline us, so it ain't the same. But like, that's almost the time that any man or boy would ever go through some shit like this, where you can pop the fuck off, and the consequences you ain't getting your ass beat. Is when you in school and they scared to lose their job as a boy or a little guy. I mean, that's what I'm saying. And these women get so mad that people like compare them to kids. That's fucking what it is. They have the same mentality in a lot of situations as kids. And us as men, like I said, we probably going through that shit when we're in elementary or middle school, where you pop and say some smart shit off to your teacher because you know they can't do shit to you. Like, all right, cool. You know what? You maybe got some, your mama might be the ones where you can say some shit. Well, hey, I got bullied. I was getting bullied, so I had to say something. And they believe that shit. You can get away with it. But like, that's the only way you can kind of compare this shit too, bro. Is like, you think you got an out because you're a woman, and that's not the way you fucking should run through life. Especially not teaching somebody else like a kid. That's how you're supposed to do shit.
And the crazy thing is, the son is showing more maturity than the woman.
100%.
He don't even know how insurance works and all that stuff, but he understands how it can get there. That's the reason why he's sitting there and he ain't doing nothing. And not because he a B word, you know what I'm saying? And he looking at the situation like it's not that serious. It conflict resolution. You got insurance, he got insurance. A mistake happened. All right, cool. Exchange your insurance, and let the insurance figure it out. All this extra stuff, and even the dude that's recording, this is the thing. You got a lot of people that might look at this video and be like, why he recording? He's sassy and this. No.
Saved his life.
Men have to do this because when we be saying what we be saying, a lot of women be talking about we lying, and that's not what happened. So you got more men recording. Look how off she is. Look how crazy she acted. It was a fender bender, nothing crazy. And she talking about going to get a gun. She getting in my face. She talking about she gonna do something to me, X, Y, and Z. Nowhere in this video it was like, hey, I'm the adult. You are a young man. Okay, look, this how it goes. We're gonna exchange. Is this your car? Is this your mom's car? Or it's my mom? It's my dad's car. Okay, look, we're gonna exchange information. We're gonna get the cop to pull up so we can get a police report. Right? This how it goes. And your insurance, I'm pretty sure they understand. They're gonna give me the insurance that's on the car. The insurance people are gonna talk to each other. They're gonna iron this out, and we just continue our merry way. It's not a big wreck. It's a fender bender. Everything's okay. Instead, she trying to fight.
Rob, what you got on it, bro?
I'm too petty for situations like this. I'm glad that man was cool, calm, and collected. She almost turned her son into a merch pack. I mean,
that could have really happened.
If it really got up there, he gonna have to defend her honor.
If it was the wrong guy, this shit could have went all the way south.
Either he gonna be a merch pack or both of them gonna be merch. it was finna be a lot of fish fries in July fucking with me.
But I can tell you, I guarantee his dad's in his life, 100%.
But here go the thing though. You already premeditating assault. It's a little thing that we can get past, and you over here telling me you got a gun. Now I gotta slap fire out your ass. You talking about you a woman? No, you's a bitch. It's a difference. And I'd have told you that to your face in front of your son. Like, no, you can't pop off at the mouth and do all this extra sweet shit when I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this little fender bender that we got going on. And you could pop off, but all of a sudden you a woman. No, you're not a woman. You was a bitch. Big difference. A woman wouldn't have fucking been trying to escalate stuff like that. And you trying to feel the temperature. Good luck. I ran track. I'll get to your car, back to you, and to your car before you can get to that car and get that gun. So please play with me. So no, these people need to stop this. And then at the same time, how you want that young man to grow up and go get somebody like you? Then you wonder why people be jumping across the pond and exploring other options. You act like that. If he got sisters, she probably act like that because that's what she got to look up to. Got an auntie or two that act like that. By the time that boy grown, he tired. He tired of being put in compromising situations.
Yep.
So he go explore and shit. When y'all on TikTok showing Ashlee and Samantha damn near licking bunions of everybody fucking feet and shit. While y'all out there talking about, oh, it's dishes in the sink, you need to go do dishes. Buddy finna go across the street. He a king over there. So yeah, nah. For me, I'm too petty. I'm glad y'all some noble citizens, but that camera would have had to go ahead and hit the cutscenes, and it was just finna be folklore what happened next. That's all I really got on.
That's some crazy shit.
For her to repeat, I'm a woman. She understands the danger that could happen out of this. That's my whole thing. You understand what it is, but you antagonize
it. She's trying to remind him.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a woman. Okay, that means you're a woman. If it get escalated to a point where we get to fisticuffs and all that type of stuff, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it. So why you keep antagonize me and then you say you got a gun? Oh, it's up now.
You know what female species got a dick? Kevin Samuels told him. That's a hyena. Ain't no goddamn woman.
I don't know. I don't think you two caught up with it, but we called them from where I'm from. We called them bull daggers.
The bull daggers.
Look, hey, you two, they can't strike us off a bull daggers. It ain't used that much no more.
Shorty just weaponizing her shape. She think that just because she think we must have quit. No.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, you don't just back off no shit like that, especially trying to threaten someone. Shit don't happen like that.
Well, I'm gonna slap her so hard she ain't gonna know what kind of hands-free hit her. She ain't gonna know if she was trying to clap them damn cheeks like it's fucking a TikTok reel or if the Lord came from heaven himself and smited her ass. Not playing. Don't do that shit.
See, she seemed like the chick that like when they go out to eat and all that type of stuff, she always got an issue with customer service. No matter how good the customer service is, she always got an issue. And then in the son, he had to sit. Oh, here go my mom. She be doing that shit all the time. God damn, here you go.
Like, mama, just come on, mama, come on.
Come on, man. We just trying to eat. Oh no, we finna get all this shit gonna be come.
He better do push-ups and keep a Draco on his back fucking with her for a mama. Cause the minute you mention weapons, you might not make it to him.
And you can tell how old buddy, how he was. You can tell she do this all the time.
Oh yeah, both scenarios. Cause this one and the one that Courtney said we did when Buddy was in the car with my Dukes. They just sitting there like, fuck. You putting me in a compromising situation.
Facts.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we go to the next topic?
Yeah, explain the bit.
I got my shit off. I'm done.
Yeah, just do better, man. Look out for other people. Hey, like some of these people. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's only women, but you ain't the only one in his world. Like, y'all gotta stop operating like you're the only fucking person that's in his world. Like you got other people that you're involving into your shit. So like you got to recognize that it's not just you.
Life is simple. A comedian once told us, explain the bitch.
That's what said, huh?
That's all I gotta say. Because that is not a woman.
He's like, what you
not puffing your chest out. I'm gonna knock your areola off your chest.
What up, Marcus? All right, so make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. Also, make sure you support the channel with the super chat and or cash app, or you can just become a member of the community, the ENG community. All right, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All right, so we got another topic. And Marcus is going to introduce this one because this is a topic that he brought to the forefront. And so we're going to let him introduce it, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. This is a topic that I came across the other day. I think it would be a good conversation to have. Man, it's a real, it's one of those ones, man. It's a real bad situation. But the way it's being played out, I think it's fucking garbage. And like I said, and the main thing they want to say, they want to put in this whole what you about to watch is accountability. And once you watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's terrible. But yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get to it.
We miss her.
A grieving family is demanding accountability after their 4-year-old child drowned earlier this month. It happened at short-term rental property in the Ives Estates neighborhood.
Ari Alger shares that mother's emotional message. Ari.
Jackie, Florida law mandates that swimming pools have to have a fence or another type of barrier or alarms on the doors leading to the pool area, all to prevent kids from drowning. So in this case, this family drove down from Atlanta. They rented this house right here from Airbnb. And while the adults were sleeping in the morning, the little girl who was autistic slipped outside, fell in the pool, and the tragedy occurred. Kennedy Ray was just a preschooler. Her parents brought her to South Florida to have fun. The little girl drowned in the pool on the first day of their vacation.
I lost my child. I lost my 4-year-old. She only got 4 years here. We love her so much. We miss her so much. I'm never gonna hear my child laugh again. I just want a hug.
As an anguished mother speaks, the pool maintenance crew shows up at the house. The family's attorney says the Airbnb had no pool fence in place. The post holes were empty. And the doors to the pool were not alarmed.
Common sense and the law requires safety measures in place, barriers, alarms, the exact type of simple things that keep Kennedy with us.
Airbnb sent us a statement saying the loss of a child is a tragedy and our hearts go out to the Ray family. Airbnb has supported recent bipartisan efforts in the Florida legislature to strengthen safety standards for all homes with pools. We also continue to work with partners on education campaigns and initiatives to promote water safety, including discounted pool fences for hosts and in-app safety tips for guests booking stays near water.
I am a mother, and I wouldn't want any one of you to go through this pain.
Now, the video you saw of the pool area was provided to us by the law firm. They say it was shot shortly after the tragedy, and the family's attorney says they will file a lawsuit against Airbnb and against the property owner in the coming weeks.
Jesus.
We miss her. I came down. When I came.
Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead and get your shit out, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I said, this it's a crazy one because I mean, obviously, like kid died, so that's not good. I mean, and I'm not saying that like it was obviously an accident. So I'm not saying like that this parents should be pulled through the ringer, but this bullshit they just pulled right now just through all the sympathy that I can even fucking have for that parent, because this is just a money grab, 100%. Like they literally trying to blame some shit on somebody else. Some shit they had everything about this was their fault. They rented the fucking the goddamn house with the pool in it. If it didn't have a fence, lock the fucking doors. Hey, lock the kid in the room, your room, with the doors locked. Do what you gotta do not to have your kid run around. You know your kid better than anybody else. Like how do you know if your kid gets up and starts walking around? Like how after the fact you gonna blame it on, oh shit, now they didn't have a pool fence. If this pool fence is here, then it'd be cool. Like I said, man, like this is a shitty ass situation, but like you gotta be a big old pile of shit, man, to come jump up and want people to feel sympathy for you for some shit that was your fault. Like, and that's the biggest part. Like I said, I would have so much sympathy for this person if they didn't do this shit right here. You know what I mean? Like, but now since they doing this shit, I have no sympathy for them at all. They need to feel bad. And this is the thing though, there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that's gonna make them not feel bad about it, like there's somebody else's fault, so they can skate through life like they didn't do anything wrong. They need to feel bad for this shit. Like they're the one who fucked up. They need to feel bad. Someone lost their life because they were careless. Like I don't understand the fucking shit, man. So I mean, yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. It's crazy.
I mean, this is like we done had this conversation before. We got a generation of people that's not adults, that's not adults. I remember you always take extra measures and precautions of your situation before you go on a trip. I got an autistic son, X, Y, and Z. Why would you pick an Airbnb that got a pool?
Yep.
Why? Right? Even people make purchases on houses based off if they got a pool or not. If they got kids and all that type of stuff, we're like, well, I don't think my kids have that mentality that, you know, that they gonna abuse the pool. They're gonna feel like it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm gonna go get in the pool while everybody sleep. To them, that is just okay. But in your mind as an adult, you'll be like, yo, that's dangerous, because if you get in some trouble or whatever, we're gonna be sleeping and we ain't gonna see it. And then you're gonna drown. Right? Mm-hmm. Why would you pick for your destination and you got an autistic son that you know that it's not like they be in one place or idle, they move around? Why would you create that extra burden on you to worry about, oh, it's a pool out there, so we gotta worry about that too? But if you want the pool, you have to put the extra precaution. It's not the house owner to put all these things in place so we can dummy proof the parents.
And you know they pay extra for that pool to be there, for that Airbnb. So it ain't like it just happened to be there. No,
basically the lawyer that came up doing all that extra stuff so he can make some money, he trying to blame the parents. Well, not the parents. He trying to blame the owners, saying, yeah, oh, we need to create a system where we foolproof dummy parents. That's basically what he said, and he don't even realize it. If I had a kid and he or she was autistic, but they move around a lot, I'm not finna pick a place that got a pool, because that's one thing I'm watching my kids. That's the whole, and you know, with kids, when they see a pool, you know how crazy they get. They think about that pool all day, every day. I want to get in the pool. It be 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. They wake up. I want to get in the pool. And that's exactly what happened. I want to get in the pool while y'all was probably drunk and asleep. Yeah. Because y'all was on vacation.
I'm just trying to figure out how the slide door got open.
Because they didn't, bro. Dog, what I'm saying, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why isn't the door locked? You don't have, before you even get there, even taking the precautions of looking at the picture and saying, they got a pool, they don't got no fence, but I know how my child act. I know my child is extra, they always over the place. So I want to make sure, like you said, we dummy proof the entire house. If we're gonna go, we gotta make sure all precautions are taken care of. If we can't accommodate, they can accommodate for that at this Airbnb, we just ain't gonna go. We're gonna pick another one, or we just gonna pick another time to go on this trip, or we just pick a house that don't have a pool at the end of the day to pretty much just alleviate the entire situation of that happening. I think they dropped the ball as a parent, and you know what I'm saying. I agree.
Balls was dropping, all right.
For real, bro. Like I agree with the parents. You know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody to lose their child, right? So I can understand it from that aspect. You know, that still hurts regardless of the situation, and it's not victim blaming, but it's understanding for other parents out here who may be in the same predicament, maybe looking at Airbnbs, want to take a vacation, and you understand how your child operates. You need to make sure you take precautions before you do anything. If you know you got a 4-year-old that can't sit still, that's all over the place, they don't have to be autistic, they don't have to be on the spectrum, but kids in general, they always moving, they always doing something, they got to do something. So you make sure you take the necessary precautions to make sure that your child is safe, and especially when you're going into new territory, you ain't at home no more. So you all these different areas, you don't know what crevices, you don't know what cracks, you don't know what is going on in the Airbnb, regardless of how much you look at it and how much you inspect it. You don't know the lay of the land like that, like you do your own home. So you know what places your kid can operate. Okay, well, I can set them over here and they can do whatever they want to do. I don't really have to pay much attention to them. But when you in the whole different area, you got to pay attention, bro.
It's like they trying to it's getting to a point where they trying to dummy proof the the houses and stuff for adults, because adults are not adults these days. So I get what the lawyer was saying. We got to put these things in place, but when you think about it, they trying to blame the owner of the property instead of the actual adults. So you finna sit here and tell me I'm an owner of this property. I give you everything, and a lot of people do Airbnbs. They have all the do's and do not do's when you walk in that Airbnb. Usually there's like a pamphlet or something like that when you walk in, and it's right there on the table, and it's saying you don't need to do this X, Y, and Z. This is the code to the alarm. This is the code to this X, Y, and Z. This is the Wi-Fi code. All that stuff is in there. So you mean tell me now we got to do extra shit, and now we got to invest a whole bunch of stuff to make shit dummy proof because the parents are not being parents?
I mean, you can find anything. You can find anything.
I understand you being a parent at your own house, but at the same time, you have to be a parent when you go on vacation.
But some of these people, like they live in a world like this ain't supposed to happen. So I don't need to function a certain kind of way. Or like, you know what I mean? Like one thing that irritates the fuck out of me, like one thing, and it's like the big time, is when I'm driving and you come to a red light, and then the person on your right-hand side, if you're in the right lane, you're gonna turn right. The person on the right-hand side can get a walk signal, and they never fucking look left, and they just zoom. They either run past or zoom. Especially the moms with the fucking strollers with the kids, don't even look left, just fucking go, because
they zoom past for you.
Green. No, like they're in the right. They're 100% in the right. Like they're walking. Their walk sign goes.
I know.
But for most times, people are going to turn a right and not pay attention to someone right behind them that may be rolling up in like jogging or on a bike, and they don't give a fuck just because they're in the right. They think that they can just go, and if I hit them and kill them, obviously they're still in the right. But Jesus, like you still gotta, even though you're in the right, you still gotta pay attention to shit, even though you're in the right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people who live in this world like, if I'm in the right, I don't need to take precautions. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. And it's kind of stupid to even roll around that kind of way.
Yeah, no, I just reacted to what you were saying, because at least on your side of town, probably they actually make haste. Over here, they don't pay attention, and then it feels like they intentionally start walking slow. Like, if you don't get your bitch ass out the way, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I've almost hit somebody like 8 times, man. Like, I mean, they be like right behind me, and it's red. Then it goes walking. This motherfucker on a scooter and just. I'm like, you fucking idiot, bro. I could have just ended you.
Hey, granted, it's my fault. There was one time I was in a shopping complex, and I wasn't fully looking up. I had looked down to grab something off the floorboard, and looked up, and this lady throwing her hands up, and she stopped in front of my fucking truck, and she's like, "Oh, what the hell?" I'm like, bitch, my brakes don't work. You about to be a speed bump. Then she ran out the way, which my brakes did work perfectly fine. But it's like,
don't work now.
This is it's a 4,000-pound vehicle, and your dumb ass think the best course of action is to stop dead in front of my shit because you want to have attitude. Step off to the side and have your attitude. Shit. Throw your shoe at my back window when it rolled past, but standing in front of this motherfucker ain't finna help you. And I damn sure wasn't finna hit them brakes neither. So my shit don't work, ho. Get the fuck out the way before you get steamrolled.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
I mean, but I was cruising like 5 miles an hour, so I wasn't really.
Raw, what you think about it?
All right, so for me, it's real irresponsible to have pencil and sharpener time, knowing you're gonna give birth to something that you don't want to take care of. I had the opportunity of seeing this video prior to this, so I have the detriment of having gone through the comments, and some people had the same sentiments I had. It's like, was y'all tired of this kid? Like, what was going on? Did y'all just not want the kid no more, and the vacation was the excuse to see how to get up out of there, maybe get a check? And it's not to be numb to their circumstance or whatever. I mean, everybody loves their kids, but let's face it, some people do have more things on their plate than others, and people do get tired. People have breaking points and all that. When it comes to vacation, I take many of vacations, and we know the motto to all the responsible parents is fuck them kids. If I know me and their mama going somewhere and I want to hang off the balcony and do the helicopter like I'm Petey Pablo in that thing, ain't no kids coming on this trip. If I know when I touch down, I want to go to Sam's Club or Costco and get the gallon bottles because this weekend finna be lit, ain't no kids coming on this trip. We can book a kids curated trip at a different time. But if you know, oh, you're gonna get lit, you want to go hit this and that, some of the stuff is grown, whatever. If you got more than 2 grown events on the itinerary, them kids can stay the fuck where they at. So for you to travel, you looked at all the pictures. When you shop for Airbnb or even the hotel, you look, do y'all got free parking? What's the Wi-Fi like? Do y'all got continental breakfast? Do I got to get my own breakfast? How big is the fridge? You look at all these things. So a part of the thing that y'all looked at was that motherfucking yard. Y'all knew before y'all even booked the flight that motherfucking pool ain't had no gate around it. Whether or not the door got security or not, oh well. It's Florida. It's a tropical climate. Motherfuckers don't lock windows and doors damn near. You go to Cali, some of them motherfucking spots don't even have an AC unit on it. Leave that window open and go to bed. So it's really, really, really irresponsible, all bullshit aside, for you to be a parent with a kid that you know demands extra attention because you're trying to, it's almost like y'all trying to weaponize autism for the, I don't give a fuck what the kid got. Motherfucker could be in a wheelchair for all I give a damn. If there was a wheelchair ramp on the back door, that bitch should have been locked with a damn broomstick or something behind it so it can't get open. Because you know if that kid get close to that door and hit that toggle switch forward, they rolling into that pool strapped in. We need to stop. This is one thing, because I come from cars, and I used to grew up watching like Group B Rally and all this other stuff that they get to do in Europe and all that, and we don't necessarily get to do stuff here because everything's fucking insurance. And that's one thing I really, really have a disdain for in this country. Is like nobody want to take. If I want to, shit, Courtney done seen some of the videos I post. I'll be at the track at drift events in the middle of the motherfucking track, cars blowing past me doing 80, 90 miles an hour, heading straight to fucking brick walls and shit. And we turn last minute and drift out and whatever, and we have our time. If that's what I choose to do with my life, that's on me. If one of them cars clip me at the motherfucking track, pull one out for the dead homie. He died doing what he loved. So I hate when people do all this stuff and you become negligent to your responsibilities. I get it. You a man and a woman, y'all got needs, y'all on vacation, y'all want to hunt, y'all want to do whatever, y'all want to fucking Netflix and chill. You feel like it's a lighter mood, but you brought your kid with you, so sorry you're not off duty. If you wanted to be off duty, you should have left the kid back at home. Auntie, cousin, uncle, whatever. So just as a parent alone, I don't even want to get into the whole extra special needs. I have a niece that has needs like that. And guess what? Her favorite thing to do is jump in the pool. Once they find out that she likes water, they put her in swim school and whatever, and she knows how to operate around water. And I shit you not, it could be 120 degrees out here in Arizona, and that girl will go in the backyard and she'll be floating in that motherfucker 4, 5, 6 hours on end. She come in when she got to use the restroom or when she need a snack and go right back out there. Cool. So it's real negligent of them parents to not have them kids trained. Black people need to stop fearing bodies of water, for one. And train them how to operate the motherfucker.
I'll jump in some water quick. You hear me? What? I'll jump in some water quick. Boy.
For two, you can't push blame off on everybody else.
That boy Courtney will jump in some water, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Boy, what?
If the owner of that house lives on Mars, they don't give a damn. You paid your deposit. Don't put no holes in my motherfucking wall. Don't fucking do no burnouts in my driveway. Keep my shit, cool and copacetic. Don't disturb the neighbors after 10 p.m. And thank you for staying with us. For you to do this extra shit, that is on you. That's not on them. So, it's real. Sometimes you just got to keep it real funky. I can't really have no remorse when y'all ain't giving all the information as to how this happened. Did y'all say that y'all was going to go take a shower or something? And then that happened? Like, what was going on in between time and in the meantime? Because it's just like the video of this kid that ran into the street after this ball that was playing outside by himself. The whole fucking family was in the crib. This kid outside playing with this ball for 5, 10, 15 minutes on end. The ball went in the street and the kid still took like another 2-3 minutes before he even went to go chase the ball. The minute this motherfucker jump off the curb and get smacked to smithereens, the entire family was outside the house within seconds. So y'all can miss me with that shit.
And he was playing on a major fucking street. like
y'all could miss me with the. And now the lady has kids that hit the kid. She feel a type of way because she like, oh, the last thing this kid saw before he closed his eyes forever was me, not even his family. You know what I'm saying? So she traumatized. Y'all traumatized. Y'all gonna blame her. Y'all not gonna blame the negligence on y'all. If all of y'all home, somebody could have put a lawn chair in that motherfucking driveway and been looking at that kid the whole time it was there and be like, oh, your ball went in the street. You stay here. I'm gonna go get it. Yeah. At least if you got hit, you got life experiences. We can remember you for something.
The thing is, it was on a major street. It was on a major street. Like, I understand if it was in a cul-de-sac, then all right, cool. You don't watch it. But that was a major fucking street. That's fucking cars going like that. And that's the same thing with that, like the Airbnb. Like, they had to pay extra to get a fucking pool. That shit ain't just normal for you to get a house with a pool and not pay extra for it. Like you had to pay extra for that shit.
I took my kids with me to California. And we was doing like a little family get together or whatever. We was like 30, 40 deep. We had rented like, I think 5 Airbnbs all within proximity of each other. And we had one with a pool. And we was just starting to prep, like a cookout type situation. And my kids was in the backyard. They had just got out the water. I told them don't get in. They started playing. Obviously, kids are like goldfish. You tell them something, and within 5 minutes, they done forgot what you told them. No fault against them.
That's a lie.
Everything is new to them.
That's a lie.
When they little, everything is new to them.
They remember shit. They remember shit. They do.
Yeah, but they get distracted easily. They like fucking Dory from Finding Nemo.
Nigga, if you tell them, listen, I'm gonna take you to X, Y, and Z, some shit that they like, they gonna remember that shit for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and they gonna continue to keep reminding you. But if you tell them to do something that they don't like doing, they forget the next 5 minutes for sure.
Yeah, but nah, this they were playing or whatever, you know. I just wanted to go re-up on my little drinky drink. So I go inside, then I start getting, oh, hey, you know, can you pull that out the oven? Can you put that over there? Can you do, you know how they start, you know how family, you know, start delegating stuff once they see you. So they do that. I look back, both these motherfuckers in the water. I'm like, I ain't fully taught y'all how to swim yet. I dropped everything I got, ran out, pulled them out. They all coughing and shit. And I'm like, what'd I tell you? Not to get in. So what happened? We were playing. Oh, okay. So y'all know better. But y'all know that, you know, y'all could blow up the spot if something real bad happened to y'all, right? Yeah. I'm like, all right, so this is the reason why y'all need to listen. But at the same time, I always had them in my peripherals. As a parent, them peripherals got to be on point. So if you had a blind spot with this kid, I'm sorry. I get that there's insurance and this and that, and it's a state code and whatever. No, at the end of the day, code or no fucking code, you supposed to do what's best for your offspring, and you should have been watching them. And that's just that. Like,
I think it kind of correlates to, you know, how the teachers that's in school these days, they be talking about, you know, they be trying to discipline the kids that's at school because they don't be doing what they supposed to be doing. As soon as you discipline them, the parents come up and they raise all types of hell. And it's like, that just let me know that you don't really be raising your child. You just be maintaining. Because just like a kid, when they go to school and say they on their phone all the time, and they not supposed to be on the phone, the teacher take it. The parent will come up and say, you don't pay this bill, I pay the bill. What the hell you taking my son or my daughter phone and all that stuff? And they miss the situation at hand, which is your child was being disruptive. So if you have that same mentality, you can contribute to this situation that's going on, that they are not actually raising the child. Because if you're raising your child, your spidey senses is tingling 24/7. It's too quiet. What the fuck going on? What the hell going on? It's too quiet. What they doing? And then when you was a kid, your dad or your mom or whoever you was raised with, they call your name out the blue. And you be like, what the hell, bro? They just calling my name. I'm tired of them calling my name. That's when they yell your name, it's like, what the hell are you doing? Because they being attentive and they got their antennas up. You too quiet. It's too quiet right now.
And the thing is, you can't say, and listen, you can respond. They'll call your name. You say, sir or ma'am, you'll scream it out, but they don't say nothing back. So now you upset because you probably playing the game or some shit. You chilling. Now you're like, man, fuck. Now you gotta walk up in here and tell everyone, sir or ma'am, what you in there doing? Oh, nothing. Playing the game. I ain't now. That's it. They don't want shit. They just call you going into something you ain't supposed to be doing.
Look, Courtney, you ever been chilling in your room? You've been chilling in your room, your dad just come up, bloom. They just walk out.
Yep. Get a whole scan of the room. Listen, so you come through the door. First thing he'll look behind the door first. Then he'll look everywhere else. And they just walk. They just close the door or just crack the door. Like he don't close it all the way because, you know what I'm saying, I don't know about y'all. Well, I know Matt, but ain't no closed doors in the house. So
ain't no closed doors.
If the doors are closed, he gonna leave it open. That's it. You ain't closing that door, so you might well cancel Christmas with that one.
Yeah, no, I thought I heard somebody.
Just like what we were saying, Courtney. I don't think those parents do what we just said.
Oh no, they don't.
Bro, they'll let the kid do whatever they want to do, and they just be doing their thing, bro. Like I say this all the time to some people that I talk to outside of the whole YouTube panel and all that stuff. Man, I'm not a parent, but I understand how my parents raised me and all that stuff, and I got a huge appreciation that I'm at this age now, and I see what they did. And it's one of those things where the small things we used to get mad at, we gonna do the same thing because now we know the reason why they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know the reason why they do it, and I think if you in a situation and having somebody that's autistic, you have to be way more attentive than the average person that is attentive. Like you ain't supposed to. Like this is your new normal now, and you have to accept it. And this is what you got to deal with, right? And if you have somebody that's autistic, first of all, we ain't going nowhere. They got food.
Facts. Facts.
We not you know how much work they got to do, bro. Just us, like even the people in the comments. If you just actually sit down and you say, "Yo, we finna go on a trip. Let's look at some places to go to at X, Y, and Z." And then you got kids, and you got one that's autistic. Oh, this place got we ain't gonna get the place to pool. That's more work that we gotta do. No, we ain't gonna get no pool and all that stuff. You'll start looking at that type of stuff.
That's a guarantee, though.
Yeah, I ain't going on a vacation to do more work. Nah, fuck that. Nope.
No, when the lady came up and she was crying her tears, I feel bad because she didn't lose somebody. But at the same time, I can tell when you crying, you have some guilt because you know what you're supposed to have did.
Oh yeah, I could sympathize with the loss of life, but the actions leading up to that loss of life, it's not adding up. Like I'm gonna need more to the story.
But the whole thing was a money grab, though. I mean, it's not like to show awareness or like I don't want someone else to go through the shit I went through. It's more like, yo, they fucked up. I want some money. That's the part that got me. That's why I'm like, man.
I mean, that's the American way, but that's what I don't like about stuff like this.
Yeah, that's the bullshit part right there.
Like this could have been a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I fucked up. My kid gone.
Honestly, probably got more money.
I take accountability, but I need help with the burials or whatever. And hey, I might have thrown a little $20. You know what I'm saying? But when you crying and we bringing up all these labels for the child or whatever, I don't care if you was in the gifted and talented or you was in room 9. A life of a human was lost. And it was lost due to negligence. That's it. That's where the story ends. Hey, we rented an Airbnb. They ain't had no fence on the pool. We didn't make sure all the doors was locked. We went to go take a little 5-minute shower. Oh, thanks for that membership. We went to go take a shower or something. Came back out. We saw our child floating in the water. We got them out. They was cold to the touch. They was blue. We called them peoples. And they called, they estimated a TOD. Going forward, we got some other stuff going on. We was trying to take the vacation to get our mind off things, even though we was going through it. We need extra help with the burial or whatever. And man, I'd have threw a little sympathy 20 out. But when stuff like this happens, and don't get me wrong, like you said, we could see the distraught and we could see, not necessarily admission of guilt, but it's still in the back of the mind, like, oh, that's when all the shoulda, coulda, woulda start playing. So there's no doubt that they love their child or whatever. And it's a sensitive topic. So I mean, if y'all feel like I ain't being sensitive to the situation, it is what it is. I'm from the hood. I done stepped over dead bodies going to elementary school. That's when you see life in its rawest forms, then you ain't got time to be fucking crying all the time. Shit happen every day, B. But the thing is, people need to do better. Like even other people that have kids right now, take this as a learning lesson. Stop fighting with your baby daddy and not letting them see the kids on the weekends or whatever because you think that you're doing something. Nah, let that man go have his kids and you get some time off. Because what happened when you over there and you tired, but you trying to prove a point to that man and your kids sneak out the apartment and they go drown in the apartment pool? Y'all not utilizing y'all villages the right way. That's another thing that we done got away from is everybody having a village. Everybody just me. I don't need no help. And sometimes this too can be a situation I don't need no help. Or people act bitter in their lives, just like that lady in the first video, to the point where sometimes people don't want to help you. So that's another caveat to a situation too. Like what if they wanted to take the vacation and everybody was like, oh, nah, the way y'all be acting like dickheads, we didn't even know y'all have vacation money. Fuck y'all. So now they had to take the kid. Maybe they did want to unwind. You know what I mean? Like there's other scenarios. We gonna always just glaze over from the surface of whatever the immediate thought is in our head, and the responsibility should solely be on the parents and not on the property owner. When y'all go to the B&B, y'all don't even know who the fuck the property owner is outside of a picture. A bank can own a whole neighborhood of Airbnbs for all you know, and they just put some AI couples on the damn headline or whatever, like, oh yeah, this is Ken and Susan's house or whatever, and they're 5-star hosts. You don't know that. That is Chase Bank's house. And y'all over here trying to sue and all that. It's just like, that's where it leaves room for all these other scenarios where, like, oh, people be in the comments like, oh, it's a money grab. They didn't like their kid no more. They was overbearing. They was trying to get rid of the kid. That's why all these scenarios can come up, because it just doesn't look like y'all care about the kid as much as y'all care about the monetary gain of the situation that happened behind the kid. So that's all I really got to say on it.
All good then. Well, make sure you.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. What you got?
Oh no, last thing I say, I think us as a community, as adults and parents and all that type of stuff, we need to actually look at things like it is right now, and then like shame people. Because right now everybody just don't want to be shamed, so they're always looking for a way like it wasn't their fault. No, it was your fault. Because now when you get new parents that come up, they like let me be on point when I get an Airbnb and make sure that if I do get a place that got a pool, make sure I do the things I need to do as a goddamn parent. But if we don't shame the people that mismanage their children and not being adults, and we gonna have the same thing going on. So this is a bigger issue, just like I was saying with the kids that, with school and their parents come up and want to raise hell because you done took they child phone because they was being disruptive. It's like it's a bigger thing. So we need to shame people, even though it's a unfortunate situation because a child was life was lost, but it was due to the due diligence that was supposed to be what the due diligence that wasn't there.
Yeah.
As you as a parent, because I know damn well I ain't kids. Damn well I got pool. I'm in pool and my that pulling kids. I'm struggle streaming. Y'all can go.
Well, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. So look, let's read some of the let's read some of these super chats real quick.
Yeah, you right, man. Making money is me, man. 10 years, man, you're gonna have matching Benzes. 10 years. Thinking more like 10 days, man. 10 days.
Shout out to Zyrex. Shout out to Zyrex for the membership, becoming an ENG Community member. I appreciate you.
Listen, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out either of these two videos right here. And make sure you share this post with your friends and your family.
My bad. I played the wrong one. Don't worry. I got you. Let me dial it back. That was my fault.
That's top dog aura right there.
Shout out to a girl, Ambition Zoe Fairy Dot 101. Shout out to you.
Ambitions of a Rider. Tupac. Ambitions of a Rider. 101.
Oh, Ambitions of Farada. Hey, I butchered the hell out of that name. My apologies. I appreciate you for becoming the ENG member. Shout out to you.
That's top dog aura right there.
Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for showing love and becoming community members of the ENG community, man. Shout out to y'all. Listen, like I always told y'all before, we got to get to 100 members this year in 2026. I think that's achievable way before we get to December. I think I'm underballing myself, pause, to get to 100 members this year. All right, so make sure y'all continue to keep joining the community. Let's grow this community, all right? So let's go to this. Let's go to this next topic, man. Let's go to this next topic. Ashlee Jenae Smith. If y'all don't know who Ashlee Jenae Smith is, she was an influencer, divester of men. That's neither here nor there. I just had to throw that in there. And what y'all have seen so far that she was married, well, she got engaged to this guy named what's his name? His name is Joe McCann. Guy named Joe McCann. And so they were in Tanzania. And so apparently he proposed to her, and then I believe that following day, come to find out, shorty ended up being unalived. And what was said was that she was hung, but we don't know. We don't know the part. We don't know, but we're gonna try to figure out if we got any ideas, any theories of what possibly could have happened. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. Now, there's 2 videos we're gonna play. Then we're gonna give really brief, real brief thoughts on it. Then we're gonna play a longer version of the video to see if we can kind of figure out or gauge what the hell actually happened. All right, so let's go ahead and rock out.
New details tonight about the death of an influencer with local ties who was found dead while on vacation in Africa. Ashlee Robinson, who goes by
Appreciate you.
Jenae online, was on a birthday trip with her fiance at the time.
Well, tonight we're learning her fiance is still being questioned as Robinson's family desperately tries to find out what happened to her.
It is Tuesday night. Stories off. Felicia Vitarelli is joining us, and the big story in Action News is the mysterious death of a South Jersey woman, now drawing international attention.
Now, tonight, we know new details from authorities about her death. She was on a vacation of a lifetime in Zanzibar, Tanzania, which is on the east coast of Africa. Action News reporter John Paul live in the Satellite Center now with the very latest, and the family desperate for answers, John.
Yeah, Alicia, Rick, they are desperate for those answers. Now, we did get some new information. We know that authorities in Tanzania have confiscated her fiance's passport. This is while he's still being questioned. But according to the BBC, local authorities there in Tanzania did not originally suspect him of any wrongdoing, while the family continues to be desperate to know what happened.
I don't think no one else is going to fight for it the way we will.
That fight continues tonight as the parents of Ashlee Robinson press for answers as to what happened to their daughter who was found dead in Tanzania. Today, the 2 spent the day in Washington, D.C., trying to get information from the embassy. They spoke with Action News yesterday, saying they were getting nowhere.
No one wants to talk to us. Like, just let us know what happened. That's the only thing we want to know is the truth.
There is nothing that's confirmed. We don't have anything from the police or law enforcement that states that there is a conclusion to anything. It's under investigation. And it's under investigation because it doesn't look right.
Robinson, a 31-year-old social media influencer who went by Ashlee Jenae online, was found unresponsive in her hotel room in Zanzibar and declared dead April 9th. Police say they're investigating it as a possible suicide. But investigators in Tanzania said she had been in a fight with her fiance, Joe McCann, hours earlier, and the two were separated by hotel staff. He was moved to a different villa, which was about a 10-minute walk away from where she was staying. Her parents are now pushing for security footage from the Zuri Zanzibar hotel.
If there's security footage, that will tell the story. So we just want to know if there's any security footage, if there's anything just to saying that what he's saying is true.
The hotel hasn't responded to them, but did provide a brief statement to ABC News, saying they were deeply saddened by a tragic incident involving one of our guests. Tonight, the family's preparing to fly to Zanzibar to try to get answers in person.
I just know that I have to keep going forward. I'm never going to give up. And I just want the truth out there.
We did reach out to McCann. He has not responded. As for the autopsy, that is expected to be released at some point tomorrow. The parents tell me that they are still trying to make the trip out to Africa. They expect to do that sometime this week, but they're waiting on that autopsy. Live tonight in the Satellite Center, John Paul, Channel 6 Action News.
Let's see if we can get it from a different
Developing
angle.
growing questions tonight surrounding the death of a lifestyle influencer from New Jersey found dead while on vacation in Zanzibar just days after her engagement. And Shayna, the family is desperate for answers, understandably here.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashlee Robinson, known as Ashlee Jenae on Instagram, was just on a 31st birthday trip with her boyfriend turned fiance. And of course, by all accounts, it was a beautiful fairy tale that quickly turned into a nightmare. Initial reports claiming that the influencer took her own life, which is something the family simply says couldn't be true, and they're looking for answers. Beloved social media influencer Ashlee Robinson, with a mass following of over 120,000 followers, died suddenly during a birthday trip to Zanzibar, Tanzania. The 31-year-old with roots in South Jersey was on a romantic trip with her boyfriend turned fiance.
Ashlee was really a beacon of light. She was a very happy-go-lucky girl. She was very excited to go on this birthday trip, which of course later turned into a proposal.
The couple seen in one of her final posts on Instagram with fiance Joe McCann popping the question. The fairy tale story, though, quickly becoming a nightmare for her family back in the Delaware Valley, receiving the worst news a parent can receive.
The family is demanding answers on their daughter's deaths.
Fox 29 caught up with TMZ's Charlie Neff, who sat down with the social media star's family.
This is in light of local police in Zanzibar claiming that their initial reports said that Ashlee took her own life while on a birthday trip in Zanzibar. And the parents are saying that is not the Ashlee we know. She is not one that would do something like that and harm herself.
Neff telling Fox 29 initial reports indicated there was an argument between the couple just hours after this engagement post.
Police also did indicate that there was some kind of argument that transpired between Joseph and Ashlee, where they both had to be separated in a hotel. They had different rooms, and then Joseph had claimed to the parents that she was found unconscious in her room.
Robinson's family claims their daughter's fiance called them back in the States.
They did get a call from Joseph when Ashlee was first in the hospital, 11 hours after an incident happened. They said then, at that time, Joseph had explained to them that she was stable, seemed to be okay. And then the parents later got another phone call saying that she had passed.
Now more questions remain as her loved ones, her followers from miles away, want to know what happened to Ashlee.
They claim they have not heard or spoken to Joseph since her passing, and they find it very, very odd. They told me that Ashlee was very excited to go on this trip. She was a beacon of light. In no way did she ever have any signs of mental health issues.
Now, I did speak to Ashlee Robinson's mom over the phone today. She says the family is working diligently with getting in touch with the local officials in Tanzania and, of course, the embassy here to get things rolling. In terms of answers on this investigation, we are also told that they're demanding the footage from the hotel that she stayed at in Tanzania with hopes that they can retrace this young lady's footsteps. There is a GoFundMe that has been placed up on our website. Just head over to fox29.com. It's supposed to help the family with all the expenses they're going to need to make sure they can bring Ashlee back home. Shiva.
And Shayna, just to be clear here, has the family heard from any authorities in Tanzania?
At this point, they have not heard from any authorities in Tanzania. The only contact in Tanzania that they've had thus far has been with the hotel at this point. So beyond that, they have not heard. They're working to get answers and connect with the embassy, the State Department, with hopes of kind of getting more. But right now, they are in the dark at this point. And also, to be clear here, there has not been an official cause of death released just yet. It's still under investigation.
So far, what are y'all thoughts on this so far?
I think I don't think everything. We don't know everything. Unfortunately, we don't. It's unfortunate that she, whatever happened. But I think it's too many gray areas for me, bro. It's no like definite nothing. It's just it's weird. Everything within this whole story is odd. It's gaps.
Yeah.
Like it don't make none of this stuff makes sense. And I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna do something funny real quick. I don't understand why black people are so scared of dogs, but you got a goddamn white lion in front of you and shit. Like
that is the truth.
Who brought this lion? Because I almost was like, is this AI?
He ain't gonna bite.
Come on, like the dog ain't gonna bite. But you mean tell me you got a whole goddamn lion just anyway.
That's a lion. That's a lioness. That's a lion.
Hey, yo, yeah. When they go to Jamaica and fucking in Africa, bro, they definitely lose those fears. Be hanging out with fucking elephants and giraffes and shit. Like it ain't no big deal.
But they come back to America and they be scared of roaches.
Yeah.
Stupid. They be yelling. Like you got a big ass line in front of you. But when you come back to America, you got the roaches going across
the smaller the dog, the scarier they get, man. Don't
Nobody wins when the family.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't let them run up on no poodle, bro. They gonna fucking flip the fuck out. I don't know. Yeah, like just like Max said, bro. It is not enough information. This is crazy. But I will say one thing that I believe. I don't think it was suicide. I think there's definitely something else that happened. I don't think she took her own life. But besides that, I mean, yeah, that's just a crazy situation, man. I mean, like she. But the way the parents were talking, it's like they didn't even really know the fiance or the dude that's gonna propose to her. Really, it's like it's almost like that she never really brought him around, so don't really know him. So yeah, dude, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, so like when shit like that happened, so the parents, the family has to pay for their body to get back to the States, huh?
Yeah. Which why they got that GoFundMe?
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is why once you have kids, you better learn how to be rich.
Life insurance.
Yeah, they fuck up.
Okay, you see, clearly they're in a comfortable place in life to where they can drop everything they got going on and book a flight and get out there right now
to Tanzania. Yep,
Tanzania.
I ain't looked it up, but that just sounds like a 16-hour flight with a layover.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent flight, man. I work with a guy.
And expensive.
Like where is Tanzania? What is that at? What country?
I think it's in Africa, bro.
That's in Africa.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Africa.
Yeah, y'all know I'm smart. I ain't say country.
So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to leave from like JFK and touch down in like Heathrow or something, catch a connecting, and then go.
Yeah,
just like a 18-hour trip.
Yeah, it's a good 16, 18.
Just to lose your best eater, and he ain't even crying.
This nigga said lose your best. This man crazy as hell, boy.
Sir, do you have no empathy, bro?
I got empathy.
Oh, they gonna rip you a new one.
No, that's what I'm about to say, dog. They
about to rip this nigga a new one, boy.
Why?
They said no pause.
Because a black queen was unalive and we don't know. You being insensitive.
By
I just told you on the last clip.
Listen, by a Caucasian Neanderthal. Yeah,
I was in elementary school.
Yeah, that's got to be the narrative. He definitely.
I was eating cereal with water. No,
Courtney, what a lot of those women be saying? They said the white men treat them better than black men. I'm just.
That's how I look at them. That's how I look at them.
No,
that's what they be saying. Look, they be like, look, black men, we don't treat them well. When they go over there, they even do stats. They saying that when they were black, when they were white men, the divorce rate is lower. When they get
white is right.
Yeah. So, but I say this though, when we get with white women, it's horrible. If look, you remember when old buddy died?
Hold up. Before you dive into it, I just gotta say, 11 hours though. It took him 11 hours to say anything to her family.
That shit sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Courtney.
That's the key. That's the key for me.
You have to go find a calling card.
Courtney, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was trying to be like very optimistic, but I think he did it, bro. There's no way, bro. 11 hours in Tanzania, and usually, bro, when you go on a trip overseas somewhere, right? You the person that you're with, y'all usually like around each other. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like y'all don't know the place, y'all don't know where you're going and nothing like that. So usually y'all around each other. You mean tell me 11 hours?
Yeah, they kicked it like they
you
was in
didn't
the
know?
40s and 50s.
Come on, what?
Oh,
They got
11 hours, he
segregated.
didn't know?
They got
And
segregated.
y'all got in an argument beforehand that made y'all separate rooms. So
I missed that part.
So how I'm looking at it. So how I'm looking at it is if you're in the argument, the type of argument that you in, it causes for y'all to be in separate rooms for not them to go to the desk and say, look, can we get separate rooms? The hotel itself said, hey man, we got to separate y'all because y'all are doing way too much in here.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
That's what they said.
That's crazy.
In that case, 11 hours, I wouldn't say is 100% justified, but that is a thing, bro.
So hold on, you said if he didn't find she was dead for 11 hours, that's when he found out?
No. I don't know where he found out, but
he didn't let the family know until
11 hours later.
She died 11 hours after he let the family know.
Oh,
so in my head, he took some time to figure out what he about to say.
I mean, maybe we
I mean everybody though,
because it sounds to me like they had to fight or something. And then 11 hours from the time of the fight is when he let them know that because they said that she was in the hospital or something, right?
Oh yeah. 11 hours after she found out he was dead. That's what it was.
So that's to me, that's where there's a hole in the story because you called them and said that she was all right, but then they got another call saying that she gone. So what was the time of death that was calculated in the hospital?
But
did they get the biopsy? Like, what was the cause of death?
No, not yet. So what happens is they're still investigating that over there, but the parents feel like they're being shut out. And that's why they're trying to fly out there because they're like, oh, we're not getting any information. But I mean, if you watch enough crime TV and stuff, once it's an investigation, they're not trying to let no information leak nowhere.
Yeah.
So it just sucks that it's international.
Hey, but the 11 hours, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm different, bro. But if me and my girl went on a vacation, I mean, I guess that'd been, you don't want to tell them. You don't want to tell somebody hey, your kid just died. So, I mean, so I can see the hesitation on that. I don't see that. I don't think that's a telltale sign.
I don't care how insensitive y'all want me to seem. I'm a hood nigga first.
She said, but
it is not taking me 11 hours to announce the loss of my best eater.
He already spoke to the police, so he already. So he did. It wasn't 11 hours. It was 11 hours before he spoke to her family, but he already talked to the police in Tanzania.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So I had it wrong. All right.
So
I don't care, bro.
That kind of switched some stuff up. Now it's like he did do his due diligence. But bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've been hearing.
I'll lose my eater. I'm on FaceTime with the body in my hands. Like, no, we going through it. I'm not waiting 11 hours.
I done seen videos and like testimonies where people have been going out of the country and they get drugged and all this type of stuff, and people be dying.
Yeah, but
you know
that's
what I'm
why
saying?
no matter how big the fight.
They go to the bar. They be going to the bar, and then like the bartender in that country, they slip some stuff. Like I ain't gonna lie, maybe I got my tinfoil hat on. I don't know. But
hey man, bro, all of it. Listen, things, all of it is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So we can't rule anything out right now because we don't have any concrete evidence on what's going on. So all we got is. He waited 11 hours, you know what I'm saying? Anything could have happened between 11 hours. He already spoke with the police officers, right? So they said that they found her hung, but why would you, if you doing all of that just to go to Tanzania just to hang yourself? Like, that don't make sense to me. So there's a lot of missing pieces within that. Then you add in the fact that they argue beforehand. So that could be something. So when you look at everything in from a broad spectrum, yeah, it could point to him because when you think about when you go out of town, you just with the person that you supposed to be with, you gonna spend time with that person and that person only. You ain't kicking it with nobody else for real. So, I mean, what else? He said, Edgar, show me some love. What's good with you? And so, everything is there's a lot of holes in this story.
Yeah, that's why I said in the beginning. It's like it's so many holes, bro. It's like no concrete way to really kind of look at it. It's like it's just like a whole bunch of random information, and then when you get to the where it could be concrete evidence or something, they just blew past it.
Yeah.
All I know is I lose my main hole. It ain't taking 11 hours for that announcement.
Hey, Paul, Sean, you said your main hole, cuz?
It's the main one. He took that one on the trip.
Hey, yo, Sean, he said his main hole, Sean. It's crazy.
Hey.
Yeah. So let me play this other video, and then because this one's a little bit longer. So let's see.
Hey, now it's getting crazy.
No, you can't say what he just said was crazy. He said your main hole.
See, he can't say what?
No, he'll talk about what he tried to do a pause moment on you, but he said his main hole. You can't say because you were saying it's a little longer.
It's an extension.
Yo, Sean, what?
That nigga crazy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it.
Sir.
That nigga crazy.
Sheesh.
Yeah. After that first year, they kind of turn into this semi-boring kind of enterprisey business.
Oh shit. Go ahead. All right. Question number 3. What's your favorite song to fuck?
Inside Parts with Trey Songz.
Alright. That's a good song.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
That song give you a baby.
Okay.
You want to laugh.
Yeah. All right. Question number 4. What's your go-to ghosting method?
Go-to ghosting method. I don't just. I'm not a big advocate of ghosting, but if I were to ghost, I'm just not going to answer you at all. Like, you're just going to be deleted. I'm going to let you watch all my stories. I'm going to block you and like that. But I'm just not going to answer you. That's it.
Fam, this video might spark some real debates in the comment section. And once I got more information last night, I knew it was something I had to bring to you guys before the end of this weekend. 1, to shine light on what happened. But more importantly, to make sure this young woman get the justice she deserves. Now, I already know how the internet works. People are going to jump in the comments and start making their own assumptions. Some based on the details, some based on the fact that this involves a biracial relationship. But today, we're going to focus on the facts. Within the last 24 hours, a young woman from New Jersey who had recently moved to Miami to pursue a career as a video vixen tragically lost her life. And this happened shortly after she celebrated a vacation with her boyfriend. Now, that boyfriend, who is reportedly older, is the one who called the police. But now, according to people close to this situation, has recently been arrested. A situation where some say was very controlling. And now authorities believe the circumstances around her death may not be random at all. Today, we want to break this entire situation down. We'll go over who she was, who he is, and why police have now made an arrest. And why this story, despite how serious it is, has somehow managed to stay under the radar. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, everything about this video is eerie. The word of today is isometric. Now, isometric describes objects, systems, or process that lack symmetry, meaning they are not identical on both sides of a central line, irregular in shape, or unbalanced. An example is when one party in a transaction possesses more information than the other, it's asymmetric information. Because that's what a man identified as Joe McCain, a man who graduated Portland State University, founder and CEO and CIO of Asymmetric, a modern-day crypto fund. Now, according to Joe's LinkedIn account, Asymmetric is backed by Mark Anderson, Chris Dixon, and Circle Inc., as well as the founders of Solana, Multicoin, Coin Fund, and many other reputable investors and entrepreneurs. With over 24 years of experience walking on Wall Street and Silicon Valley, and with skills ranging from systematic and quantitative trading to fund fundraising and running a venture-backed open-source enterprise software company. McCain's perspective on technology and finance is rather unique. McCain is a frequent speaker on the global conference circuit, actively promoting emerging technologies and relevant businesses, use cases to bring pragmatism and futurism. Most recently, McCain was a senior director at Microsoft in the Cloud of AI organization, focusing on incubations, M&A, and startups. McCain also ran a quantitative and systematic trading for cryptocurrencies at Passport Capital, a San Francisco-based hedge fund. Before that, McCain was the founder and CEO of Nodsource, the Node.js company, the most popular and widely adopted open source project of the last decade. McCain is also an advisor to a handful of companies like Dorama, a decentralized finance app on Ethereum acquired by OpenSea, Voltage, Bitcoin Lightning Nodes as a service, and Zepic, a money streaming protocol on Solana, and is frequently mentioned in publications ranging from TechCrunch to Forbes and the Wall Street Journal. And of course, I'm sure he wrote this and it was probably amplified, but there's pretty much a background on his story. He's a man that deals with cryptocurrency and its platforms. He pretty much considered himself a master at isometric information, cryptocurrency, and now even maybe in his relationship.
2025, every single narrative failed for Bitcoin. And I got caught up in that. I think a lot of fund managers got caught up in that. And a lot of just retail investors got caught up in that. If you think of Bitcoin almost like a startup, it was around for roughly 15 years and then it went public with its ETF, right? So in 2024, it was the IPO for Bitcoin. After that first year, they kind of turned into this semi-boring kind of enterprisey business. And that was 2025 for Bitcoin. Does Bitcoin or crypto have an engagement problem? If you look at the kind of corpus of prospective investors in crypto, where are they pointing their attention? Is it at crypto or is it at, I don't know, memory stocks out of South Korea? I think it's dead. I mentioned that.
Joe to the stage.
Shout out to Cow Chase Crypto. If you guys want to check the entirety of that interview out, you guys should go over there and do so. Now, Joe has been in a public relationship, and 22 weeks ago, his girlfriend posted a picture of the two, and a comment stuck out. Looking back 19 weeks later, the person wrote, "What a dummy. He will give you one, the slave owner." And that woman is identified as Ashlee Jenae, a divestor, influencer, and she had recently celebrated her birthday, April 5th, 2026. She went to Tanzania with her boyfriend. This was her last photo, and unfortunately, she lost her life shortly after. But before we get to that, let's talk about her and how she was recently engaged just 1 week prior, and that her alleged fiance was tweeting about crypto instead of the demise of his alleged soon-to-be wife.
Good morning. No freaky, but it's what I'm saying. You took a trip with your eater, she gone, and you posting about crypto, bro. You ain't did enough trades your whole life. You could do another trade. You can't. I'm sorry. If that woman meant anything to you, that means that she's not easily replaceable. You can replace some funds. You can't. It's harder to replace some buns.
But here's the thing, though, bro. I can't say he. I still can't say he did it, man. I still can't. Even the evidence can point to it. I can't say he.
I'm not. He innocent until proven guilty. So I'm not gonna say he did it, because at the same time, with them having that kerfuffle and getting separated, just like Max said, that leaves a lot of room for some weird shit to happen.
Yeah.
You know, shit. They still ain't even told us about Buddy, whose name is leading the files right now, and now he really disappeared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all you really need is a 15-minute blind spot, and that's enough to get anybody gone. I mean, whatever narrative you want to paint after that, you could paint.
Yep.
Paint is sit for everybody. So I'm not necessarily saying that he did it, being that they said that, you know, there was a disagreement so elaborate that the establishment had to separate them. And as a man being a protector and a provider, if you're not in her vicinity to provide protection, then you might just be as lost in the wind as everybody else. But at the same time, it's just weird that you don't even have like the slightest feeling of distraught to the fact that you came here with somebody, they're no longer here, and you just like back to business as usual, and you ain't nowhere near your home office or anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it kind of sit funky with me.
I mean, well, how long were they together? Do y'all know?
That we don't know. Let me see if I can. Let me see.
I'm not sure. Then it kind of feel like a ritual, like damn, her birthday. But I ain't gonna start.
What the hell is going on, man? It's like every time it happens, it's like their birthday.
That seemed like a ritual, but hey, I'm gonna leave baby Elon alone. We can play some more of the video because clearly this man run 52.
So they've been dating. So they were dating. So they were dating just about a year.
Okay, so for a minute,
that's enough time. That's enough time to you knowing somebody and you kicking it, and something like this happen. He just go like business as usual. I mean, for this situation, that's kind of crazy.
Unless
it looks weird. It looks weird.
Depends what kind of fight it was. Shit.
I don't care. I don't care. Ain't enough numb juice in my body for me. If I took you on a trip that far, I ain't take you up the street to Puerto Rico or something. We cross water to Africa. That means passport, visas, in the third. I'd at least want to lie to myself and say I care about you more than others. So to lose you and then just straight up business as usual. Oh, okay. Well, market's opened at 7. These are the 5 trades I just did. Like, no.
Shit weird, dog. It's weird.
Call Corey. Where's your shorty? Like, who is this? Where is she at? Like, this is how we looking at you right now, buddy. Because you got some explaining to do.
It's justified for people to be looking at you crazy. Because even though let's say he didn't do nothing, it still looked weird, bro.
Yeah, but I can see if you running a Fortune 500 company and you at the crib and something happened, and then you go and give your statement to the officers or whatever, and they seize all your documents and tell you, hey, don't leave the state, we investigating or whatever. And you have a business meeting at 9 or whatever, you go into the office and you just trying to handle the day per usual. I'm not saying that that's any better, but I could kind of understand it. Sometimes as men, you a sacrificial lamb, you got many hats to wear. It is what it is. But you overseas, you on a trip, you on vacation, and the shorty that you went there with is no longer here with us, and you posting about business, you ain't nowhere near the office, man. Delegate that shit to somebody else, and let's figure out what happened to shorty.
Hey,
at the same time, you far from home, you might be next. If they targeting foreigners, you a foreigner too. You could be next on the chopping block. So fuck that crypto.
Hey, look, I put my tinfoil hat on. It might not be the first time he did this shit. That's the reason why he just going to business as usual, bro.
I got it. I ain't gonna. But did they say he posted it?
I ain't talking about if he posted or not. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is because we know. Because I know people looking at the social media as him personally posted it. He may have had somebody else who regularly posts for him, and he don't do the posting, so it may seem as if he's the one posting it, and he's not the one that's really tripping off of it. So it makes him look bad. Like, oh well, shit, he out here posting shit while shit ain't going on, but he could be having somebody on the back end posting shit for him on a regular. And because if he's making the money like we think he's making, he paying somebody to do that.
No,
yeah. That's something to consider. I'm not saying that it's true or not, but it's something to consider.
Two things can be true. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at a situation where he this big old CEO owner, blah blah blah, whatever, making all this money and all this stuff. But I'm saying, like, even though well, I was saying this might not be the first time that he didn't. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'll say allegedly. This is not the first time he went through this situation. This is not his first rodeo.
You mean what? Someone end up dead?
I can't say that.
That's why I said I put my tinfoil hat on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's saying that's one of his conspiracies.
I'm saying that's why I said I put my tinfoil hat on. I like this shit is too like it's too weird for you to be just acting the way you are. Like say for you, Courtney, let's say you're a multi-millionaire, right? And you took this girl on a vacation to Tanzania and all that type of stuff and all this stuff, and she dies. You would be scared like a motherfucker because you'd be like, yo, this shit is weird. What the fuck? And you ain't involved with it. It just happened. You wouldn't be telling your social media manager, be like, hey, business as usual, and then at the same time you just move on.
But that's
no,
what I'm
they
saying.
usually just go off and do it on their own. They don't even ask you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we don't know the story like in regards to them posting because they already have a schedule if they're posting. So you don't have to connect with me and say, hey man, I need you to post this, make sure regular schedule program. They probably don't even know what the fuck is going on yet.
Yeah, Courtney trying to say it's automated already.
Yeah,
it's already an automated system already.
That's fair. It's automated.
Yeah.
They hired somebody to automate it, and it's already scheduled to post. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Well, that's like a whole bunch of big name people don't run their social media like other people do it.
Most people don't. Most people don't.
Yeah. Right. So it's like, I mean, that makes more sense. That makes sense.
The GoFundMe is from his family. From whose family?
I want to believe it's from her family.
Yeah, it's for her family. It's for her family. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's from her family.
Yeah.
That would have been bad that would have been messed up if he created the GoFundMe.
That'd be crazy. Wild.
Then I'd be like, he's trying to come up.
Yeah, fast.
Hey, that'd be bad, bro.
Take a support.
That forehead look mean from the side.
It's hard.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your Victoria, and today we have a badass. Let me stop. We have a very special guest in the building. We have Miss Ashlee. So, of course, thank you, sis, for joining us. If you could tell us, the people, who is Ashlee? Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Ashlee. I'm 25. I'm originally from New Jersey. Moved to Miami last year because I lost the bet, and now we're here. I'm out full time, and let's blame COVID for that. But I think it's a good thing. You know?
Wait a minute, you moved here because you lost the bet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a great bet to lose. Because baby, your career just took off. It really took off.
It was the best, worst bet that I could.
Can you tell us about the bet?
So my best friend got a job here. We both lived in New Jersey, and she was like, can you drive down with me? I don't want to make the drive by myself. It's 18 hours. I'm going to fall asleep in the wheels. It's short. I got you. Love you, best friend.
I'm going to skip ahead.
Got to actually tackle some of the best projects.
I'd say my favorites are the video I did with Scotty B, just because I really, really liked the message behind it. It was the peak of the Black Lives Matter movement. It was just a really impactful video. Now, the more fun and lighthearted side, I would say, would be the Migos video I did, which actually hasn't dropped yet, but they have a lot of new music coming, and the videos that we did were insane for that. So
yeah,
it's probably one of my favorites as far as my picks.
Okay, cool. You heard that. Rick Ross, Migos. What else we got?
Oh God, Rick Ross, Migos.
So she's a video chick.
Yeah, she's a video big. Well, she was a video big.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, the list just goes on.
Worked with a couple people.
Yeah.
Hey. So now we know who Joe is, a well-off CEO, and Ashlee, a woman who moved from New Jersey to Miami to pursue her career. On April 1st, 2026, Joe had proposed to Ashlee while the two was out of the country.
Traumatizing Mac with the assault kitty.
3 days later, Ashlee would celebrate her 31st birthday. Now, I wanted to make sure that we see the timeline of events because this is a young woman in her eyes is living her dreams. For her birthday, she went to Twitter and posted some photos while in Tanzania with the caption, Chapter 31, and I'm exactly where I need to be. Her fiance responded with me. She responded forever with a heart emoji. But shortly after, there was reports that a woman of an unknown identity was found dead with a cloth tied around her face in a room at a guest house. It was later confirmed to be Ashlee, She rests in peace and loving condolences to her family. It was set up to look like a, but it seemed that wasn't the case. Within the last 24 hours, about a week later, her friend had went to social media to ask for the public's help. She quoted, "We need justice for my friend Ashlee. Jenae was found dead in her hotel in Tanzania, and her fiance Joe McCain claims she hung herself. Anyone who knows Ash knows she would never commit. We need answers now." Can you imagine losing your fiance out the country and letting her do something that takes quite some time? And you wasn't there to protect that? We all know that's damn near not true. So I went to Joe's social media to see if he had anything to say about this. And this man ain't writing nothing but retweeting people who got inspired about his alleged work with cryptocurrency. A man who allegedly just lost his soon-to-be wife. Can you imagine that? No rest in peace. Not even a happy birthday on her post. Just simply with me. There's been reports that he's been arrested. I can't confirm or deny those allegations, but as more develop, I keep you guys updated. At the very bare minimum, it was important for me to at least use my platform to spread awareness on the situation in hopes more can develop and we'll be able to report it soon to come. This was the story of a young woman who was found dead out of the country with their fiance for only a week on her birthday trip. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Hey, so to add to macaroni, huh?
No, I was telling Matt he was mute.
I think everybody got a consensus of like this shit is weird and he got something to do with it. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, I might be wrong.
That nigga Mac, that nigga Mac just completely just over real raw while he was talking.
Oh, I know you said go ahead. My bad. I'll go.
That's what you wanted to hear.
Well, no, I was just gonna say to add to Max tinfoil sales ships. What if in Tanzania they know who Buddy is and they trying to extort him?
Or they were like they Nubian sisters being with the white man. And
yeah, but they got her up out of here, right? But we know Buddy got money 52 ways from France. I mean, you see damn companies he's either involved with, a CEO and all that, right? It's like having Elon somewhere and they discover who he is.
So you saying he protected?
Well, no, they might have seized all his devices and all that. And then if we go back to our other conspiracy of the fact that he has somebody hired to run his social media and everything, you know, that phone call that he made to the family might have been the last thing he was able to get out before they seized all his shit. And he's sitting and they trying to extort his ass for some bread. Like, oh, hey, if you don't come up off XYZ bread, you finna be gone just like she was.
I think
I've seen people travel internationally and get into arguments with each other. I ain't never seen the establishment fully like separate them like that. You know what I mean? So for them to be separated, she come up missing, Buddy kind of in the dark, but now he can't even really fully reach out like that the way he need to. Like, I mean, you know, we could paint all kind of pictures. We could Picasso the fuck out of this, but
or is it ransom? He said I ain't paying that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, if we do want to take weight off his shoulders and try and blame other scenarios instead of just be like, oh, white guy kills black girl. Hey, what if Buddy's over there getting extorted? You know what I mean?
I think put in this perspective, right? You know how the family was like, she would never do that. A lot of times people don't really know what your adult child, where their mindset is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of friends that say, yo, she'll never do that, but you not around her all the time. You're not at the house alone with her and having these thoughts and all that type of stuff that she got going on. And it's one of those things where we always say, oh yeah, she would never do that. I know her. It's like, but you actually don't. For real.
I think it's true with men and women though. I think women want to be like.
Okay, hold up. I think what's missing from the entire situation is who she was, like outside of her family, outside of her friends, who she was. Because we can sit here and say, oh, she hung herself. That's not like her. But she might been battling some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because she might be battling some stuff, but she wasn't telling y'all.
That's fair.
Because let's put a fair assessment. It's people that go to therapy that don't tell their therapist the 100% of what's going on. So the therapist only going based off the information that they receive, and they proceeding how to give that person advice. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have the awareness about yourself and understand that I have my faults and I express that to the therapist only can help you based off the information that you give them.
I see you, bro. We ain't gonna say nothing, but listen.
What that fool do?
No, I digress.
Oh shit!
I know what you're doing.
Hey, look. Hey, Courtney. You only like with the whole therapist stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Based off the information that you give them, that's all they can get, and then they proceed based off that. Now you got people that be in therapy for a while because they live delusional, right? You know.
What do you mean by that?
Dude, I hear where you're going, bro. I hear where you're going, and that could be it. But I think that's more of a man thing to do than a woman thing. I think women want to get that shit out. They'll tell you some shit's wrong. I think a man would like hide some shit and you can find him hanging up somewhere.
Nah,
he ain't told nobody nothing.
I don't believe that, bro. Women hide a lot of shit, bro.
They won't tell you everything. They hide shit. They have shit that makes them look bad. They have shit that makes them look bad.
Miranda said too far. I'm not trying to take it too far. I'm just saying within this situation, how the family and everybody she knew was saying she would never do this. But you don't know who these people are when they by themselves and they doing this thing called life when they outside of you. You can go to the
that was to her conspiracy.
No, she's talking about her conspiracy, bro. She's talking about her own conspiracy.
What if she turned up and that could yeah.
Because that sounds like that Kanika situation in the freezer.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that could be true. Miranda,
the girl in the freezer. What about the girl in the freezer?
That's on me. I misread it. My bad.
What about the girl in the freezer?
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah.
It's just because it just sucks that in America we hyper focus on black and white and our differences and our dislikes and all that. So everything is racist.
Yep.
But they were far from home, and a lot happens when you separate it. I got a buddy that he's no longer with us, but one of his friends went to the Dominican Republic and was missing for like almost a month. Then they just found his body washed up on the beach one night. Till today, nobody knows what happened. And then I know, Marcus, you say that, it's not common, which I agree. It's not common for women to do that. But there's somebody else I know, this lady, she was a single mother, and I don't know what she was fighting through in her daily life, but she looked like the happiest person ever. And her son came home from school one day, and they had a 2-story house. And it's one of those houses where when you walk in, it got that walkway on the second floor that faces the front door. Mm-hmm. And she was hanging off the banister when he came home. So,
that's messed up.
Yeah, I'm not going to say women don't. It's very rare for women to do it. And, she was young. Shit. If she already shaking buns in music videos and shit, I doubt that she was going through so much. But, I wouldn't say that she looks like the kind of person that'll do that. But at the same time, if we want to put some tinfoils in the air, we can go beyond just him. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of other variables that could go into it. Ignorantly, a lot of us from the first world, be it America, Europe, or whatever, we take trips to countries like this to blow off steam and kind of go explore some stuff. And in our mind, we relaxing, but in their mind, you food. You know what I mean? You come over, It's like, you know, people go to these countries and you want to wear 6, 7 gold chains and whatever. Them motherfuckers ain't seen gold jewelry outside of a Tupac video. You over here, all your golds on, you look like free lunch.
Bro, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this ties into the first segment that we had as far as parenting?
Yes and no.
Because me and Courtney, we're from the South. Whatever you got going on, we usually people in the South, we so close, you gonna know like damn near everything. Not everything, but damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For I'll say a woman from the South that has a good kind of like nuclear family and all that type of stuff, she's not going nowhere and nobody don't know. They gonna know, hey, bring that, oh, you with a white dude? Okay, cool. Bring them here. Right? They're gonna filter him out, they're gonna ask questions and all that stuff. They're gonna know who he is, and then the family will tell them like, oh, buddy, weird. He on some weird shit. I don't think you need to be with him. She can do whatever she want to do, but you know, at least they understand like he on some weird shit, X, Y, and Z. So if something like this does happen, he always been weird. We knew it. We know it's him. You know what I'm saying? But now it's one of those things where we just let everything go. Let her do her thing, X, Y, and Z. Let her experience life and all that type of stuff, and don't nobody know nothing. How can you not know nothing if you was actually involved with your child?
Yeah. Fair point.
Now I might be talking or whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little tired. I might be rambling, but I'm just saying.
Rambling don't mean you ain't cooking.
Hey, but people in the South, though, I mean, you already know, man. A lot of them are biased to that interracial relationship shit. So half of them gonna say, yeah, it ain't good. It ain't right. But you know, that did remind me of something when y'all talking about that, about like when I said girls don't typically do that. I mean, I'm not gonna say her name, but a girl in my high school, same thing. She was like the baddest chick in the high school, and like probably all this stuff, and she ended up, you know, that happened. And no one in a million years would have ever thought she was the one, because everyone thought she had everything, you know. So I mean, I guess that is possible.
I think my whole thing about it is, how do y'all not? It's like when like an unfortunate situation like this happened, nobody don't know nothing. How do you not know nothing?
Or do you think someone could have problems, and then who the person they're telling is like, your problems ain't shit. I got real problems, and this is what real problems are.
They will still know if you got a daughter or you got a son or you got a family member, they got issues, you still know.
Now the time your kid's gonna go to their parents. They're not gonna go to their parents all the time.
Well, what Macaroni is saying. What Macaroni is saying is if you got a 2-parent household, you should be close to at least one of the parents, to where, you know, even if you're not giving them the depths of everything, they at least know your location at all times.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, they probably should know that.
They know you, right? Because you raised them, so you know you have a different eye on things, and you, even though they think they hiding stuff from you, you know them enough, like you're not hiding anything. I know it. How do you not know nothing?
But sometimes you get in a spot to where you don't, like, if you got problems, you don't want to say it because you might think that, you know, you letting them down or whatever. Like a lot of times, I mean, it could be a lot of stuff.
I think this is within this situation. I think it's the parenting. I think that's what it is.
You think it's the parenting?
I wouldn't blame it on that.
Yep, that's me. I think that's what it is.
Oh, you blame it?
I think that's what it is, because the reason why I say that is, how do nobody know nothing about this guy?
Oh, they don't know nothing. I mean, bro, we gotta be out there. There are many situations where people have dated where their parents don't know about them just yet. So they just trying to figure him out. They ain't brought him home to mom and dad yet. So I mean, that's a situation all the time, bro. There's a lot of situations.
Going out the country with a guy you barely know, that's fundamentally.
Think about it. They was dating. That's her 31st birthday, so she 30. So you think she telling her parents about that at her grown age of 30?
Well, I wouldn't say talking to your parents. What I mean by the parenting thing is instilling certain things in the early stages.
Foundation
for you to have the discernment.
Foundation.
Well, but yeah. I mean, that does go back to the foundation. But I don't think that's on the parents though either. Because mind you, she moved to a whole nother city too. So think about it. If she had it, because I mean, you could say that's a parental thing, but we also know some kids that they grown, they can do whatever they want to. So they just up and dip. They ain't gotta let everybody know what's going on.
And she's really grown. She's 30-some years old. Like she's
30. So she thinks she's doing her thing. She out here being a video vixen and you know what I'm saying, living her best life and whatever the case may be, making her own money in videos with Migos and Rick Ross and shit like that. So yeah, she ain't talking to her parents.
And how many times did her dad told her that she was? How many times do you think her dad told her she was making a mistake?
As a parent, you can try to say, but if they doing what they think, they doing their thing, and they feel like they're right. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, how many times do you think her dad was like, "You in these videos? I don't like that shit," and that's probably like,
a lot. And she kept on doing it, but you know, we can't victim blame.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, but I don't know. Because I mean, like I said, we could 10 for till we run out of aluminum. Cause like, what if Buddy was? What if he was a jealous dude and like, you got to stop doing the videos? And she like, nah, that's my line of work.
Yeah, that could have been the whole argument right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could have been. I was saying it's too many hoes because we don't even know what they was arguing about. We don't know fundamental, like what was the argument. They were like, oh, they had an argument and then they had to get separated. It's like,
but you know what's funny to me? Two gamblers ended up with each other.
But no, bro. This shit is weird. This shit is weird because we don't know what they argued about. But whatever the argument was, and for the short amount of time that they were together, it is not that serious. They not married. They ain't been together for no years and nothing like that. They was just together for a little short amount of time. For them to get into an argument to be in Tanzania or whatever in a whole different country, and they had to separate. That's one of those things I'll be like that's something to think about. Like what could y'all possibly have a difference about that y'all had to separate?
But Mac, I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm outside the country with a shorty that I came with, you gonna have to shoot me. You ain't separating me. It's two places you're not gonna separate me from from people that I'm with. That's in a delivery and labor. When I just had a new baby, I'm gonna be where that baby is at all times. I'll burn this entire bitch ass facility down. And if I'm outside and I got a lady with me, whoever came with me, I mean, shit, it's old fucking hood rules. If you leave with somebody, y'all got to come back together. Ain't no going to the party and, oh, you finna ride with them? I bet I'll catch you. Like, nah, you came with me. Bring your ass on. I'm going to drop you at your front porch. And if you want to catch an Uber back to that bitch, that's on you. But the last known location that I'm going to have on your ass is I took your ass back home.
Fact.
Yeah, that seemed more like she may have wanted to separate.
Another thing is, they had an argument.
Fuck what you want? You came with me, bitch. I pay for this shit.
Yeah, I'm saying like the hotel. I don't think a hotel can do that. I don't think they can say
another thing is
another room.
They had that argument that they had to get separated, right? But we see shit. So
good.
There was little meeting over there. Like, oh, there's a good one. Right? He about to make a point. But they had that argument, like what we were talking about. But the social media was showing they had a tiger in the front. They was they showing the background. They walking together.
It's a lioness, bro.
It's an assault kitty.
My nigga saying every animal in the book is except for the one that's supposed to be
a lion.
It's a lioness. It's a lioness.
Okay,
it's a lady lion.
It's a lioness. All right, cool. But what I'm saying is, it's like
cat.
all that good stuff was going on, but then they had that disagreement that was so much that it had to be separated, and we don't know. I think that's from there. That's when you get a lot of the answers that we looking for. Cause it don't make sense for you be having this good ass time. You hopping on them, you kissing them, and all that type of stuff. You in a whole different country, everything good, and then out of nowhere it's not.
Right.
What was they talking? What was the issue? And my thing about it is, whatever issue that they had, it can't be that serious for them to be together in that short amount of time. You ain't even developed you haven't developed enough time to be together and be invested with each other to even be feeling played, like however you feel played, for you to be that mad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe she seen the Marry the Nerd video and called him a nerd.
She's like, I'm taking Tyrone. That's my new guy.
Ooh.
She went with dirty socks.
Bring that up.
She went with dirty socks.
Not dirty socks.
yo. She said, I'm gonna choose dirty socks.
No, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet because she's not here no more. So y'all not finna cancel. I ain't finna get canceled because of y'all.
You already said enough to get us canceled, bro. We good.
I ain't finna get canceled. I was about to laugh, but I'm not.
Stupid, bro.
That's where you draw the line at. Shit.
But all in all, it's just crazy. We can speculate all day, but this is one of the ones where I think we should just keep eyes on it.
Yeah.
And as we get updates, we could just toss it in as like a little quick hit here and there until it's concluded, because this is wild.
The real gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But will it though? That man got so much money or access to it that his real could come out. It might not be the real.
That's true. Because that shit happened over there in Tanzania. Man, yeah, that's literally like that Kanika situation almost, bro.
Yeah.
But her family be yapping about it some kind of way. I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. We just have to figure out.
Bro, he got enough money in a country that has lesser money, so to speak, or lesser access, to where he could damn near pay everybody in that bitch to corroborate a story before they even get there.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I look. I know we talking about some logic and stuff. I think he did it, bro.
I think he did it.
I think he did it. But we can continue. But we having a conversation. We talk. But I be like, on face value, he did that shit. But I'm open to be wrong.
Being that I knew that we was gonna cover this on here, I tried to stay away from watching anything about it, just so I didn't have any preconceived notions.
Me too.
And so now that we've gone through it, the part that's really throwing me is the crypto
scammer.
Not only that it's necessarily a scammer, but there's a lot of people in the underworld that follow people like this. Because there was another dude that was from like Asia or something, and he went on vacation somewhere, and they straight kidnapped his ass out of his room, and the buddy was a ghost. And then for like a year or something, his crypto wallet sat dormant. Then they started having movement on his crypto wallet. And they ain't found buddy. So it's like, you
think they went to the wrong room?
Want to play the black and white, but then it's like some of that shit is too close to the underworld to where I'm like,
Hey, you think they went to the wrong room? Like that? I mean, since they moved, then it's like, fuck it, she here.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. As much as it'll give America the relief to breathe out and be like, oh my God, white man did it. It's just the underworld variables that's like,
yeah.
You know what? That's enough for me to be like, you innocent until proven guilty, bro. Because
I can't.
That's like you being a fucking trillionaire. Nobody really knows, but you've been getting some scam phone calls from like Nigeria and Jamaica, whatever. Then your dumb ass go take a shorty to Jamaica, knowing good and damn well these motherfuckers been following your ass like digitally for years, and then something happened, you come up missing or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, we don't know. Like, nah, we know what happened. They just can't. They ain't gonna be able to connect the dots because it's a lot of shadow games. But
you in a different country over there, my dog.
Yeah,
hey, Courtney. So, Courtney, do you think this is a situation where she was caught up in something that she wasn't, she wasn't supposed to be part of, but she was just like in it?
That could be a possibility. Considering what Rob brought up, that could be a possibility, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. She might get caught up in some shit that she ain't supposed to be in, but it was like, what's the word for it? She was not
collateral damage.
It's not
collateral damage.
A law. She was she just got caught in the crossfire, bro. That could be a possibility. I can't rule nothing out.
Possibility, and that's reason it might be the reason why he moving away. Like he just went forward. He was like, it ain't me. I you know what I'm saying? I'm back in America and all that stuff. I'm back.
Y'all ever watch some videos on YouTube? It's like this one dude, he be busting all the call centers and like Indian shit, the scammers. Y'all ever seen any of those?
No.
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, we should cover one of those on here then. But there's this dude, I think he based out of California, and he's like a computer programmer and all this other stuff. In his free time, because somebody has scammed somebody close to him and he ain't like it. So he got bored and he started a whole YouTube channel to where in his free time, he be trolling those centers and stuff, and he be getting them busted and everything. So he'll hack into their CCTV cameras, he'll hack into their computers and be pulling up their names and everything. And they be like, oh, yeah, thank you for calling. This is Ashlee. He like, shit, your name ain't Ashlee. Like, you Kamala. Like, what are you talking about? Then you'll see them like mute the mic and be looking around like, how the fuck they know my name? And he be sending police over and all sorts of shit. We should cover one of them on here too. But that's the thing though, like you have people that they're overseas and they know you more than you know that they know you.
Yeah.
And who's to say that you didn't just walk yourself into a trap going somewhere to where somebody knew you and you didn't know, and you got shorty with you, and that was their bargaining chip, and
No, that's like I said, I can't rule nothing. I can't rule nothing.
We know we got some fierce women because you see shorty in Dubai that caught the attitude and had to go to jail. That truck driver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can't. I'm saying I just can't rule anything out. I can't say that he did it. Cool, regardless of everything points to it. I'm still not gonna say it because I'm not gonna judge anybody based off a court of public opinion. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it because again, even in this situation, what if that was you and you gotta prove to everybody you like nigga, you know that you didn't do it because you the only one there, but because all the evidence is pointing at you, it's like, did I do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody's like, no, nigga, you did. Like, no, the fuck I didn't. I didn't do this shit. So nah, I can't.
That boy gonna need OJ Simpson's lawyer.
Hey, bro, so I'm saying like I can't say that I did it. Nope, I'm not gonna tell you. Nope, I'm not gonna say he did it until we got the hard evidence, until all the holes, paws are filled, and then we can come to that conclusion. Like we can come to that conclusion, bro. But I'm not gonna say that he did it, and I know a lot of people they want to say he did it because it's a black-white thing. A lot of them they're gonna play that race card. But again,
oh snap! But yeah,
but.
Like, comment, subscribe, share the content. Bless the Cash App, bless the Super Chats. Thanks for locking in with us. We live, baby.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Hey, that Ninja Turtle, like the one like that, I say that's the funniest shit ever, bro.
What you say?
Oh man.
Like I think
sensational.
Shout out to you, Miranda. Shout out to you. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right, man. Making money isn't it, man? 10 years, man, you're gonna have that vengeance. 10 years? Thinking more like 10 days, man. 10 days.
Shout out to our girl Miranda for the $9. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for showing love to the super chats. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Always appreciate it. All right, so this next topic, I know he's been waiting on this. So this next topic is Raw's topic. So we'll let him introduce it, and then we'll go ahead and get to it. Go ahead, Raw. What you got, bro?
All right. So my question is, if you have a profession that you have to utilize your body for, and I'm not anything like lewd and nude, but still, if you have a profession to where you have to exert your body, and there's a certain dress code or look that kind of goes with your profession, is it tacky for you to show up to work? And what I'm saying is, we have a situation where Mariah the Scientist and Lotto right now, they're getting some show dates, some tour dates out the way. And there seemed to be an uproar at Lotto for showing up dancing. And we'll play the clip and you'll see what kind of dancing, but we'll go from there after.
Let me turn that part off because they be bugging.
Oh, because of the music?
Mm-hmm.
They still be trying to clip stuff, because what about the music reaction channels? I mean, we changing the content.
Because it's her music.
Mm.
Yeah. I love to be that baby daddy. Huh?
What you say, Marcus?
Oh, that baby daddy got me proud. Yeah, wow, man. Yeah.
So what's your initial thoughts on the Raw?
All right, so being that she's an entertainer and she's literally just clocking in to work, I personally don't see anything wrong with it. Being in my toxic background, I've seen worse. I've seen women 8 months pregnant in the club twerking on men that they don't know. You know what I mean? She's on stage. The baby is supported by that little belt she has under her stomach and whatnot. Now, as far as the wardrobe goes, yeah, she probably could have, had on better bottoms. But that little shaky shake that she did, that ain't hurting the world. I mean, you see, it got Marcus. Marcus looking at a whole new demographic of women now.
Yeah, no, never not that.
But I don't really see. To me, I don't see anything wrong with it. She's doing her job. She's not on anybody. Yeah, I guess if you guys want to argue dress code, man, that is what it is. I mean, it could be worse. And most doctors would tell pregnant women that, hey, stay active, work out, exercise, or whatever. It helps once you get to labor and delivery. So that little twerky twerk is helping more than it's hurting. It's helping a lot of people more than it's hurting. But that's my take on
it.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, go jump on in there, man.
I'm gonna let the lone talkers go first.
Hey, yo.
Seriously, David, that was crazy.
I'm not
that was
feeding.
crazy.
I'm not feeding. I'm not
Okay.
feeding.
Hey, that shit ratchet as hell, bro. shit ratchet. It's like it's just trash, bro. It's okay. That's how she make her money. Cool, blah blah blah, whatever. But at the end of the day, we can call a spade a spade. That shit trash and ratchet, and that shit stupid as hell. But that's how she make her money. She was doing stupid hell shit before, so it is what it is. But that shit trash. You're pregnant, and you was the same woman that was talking about not being pregnant before marriage. That's the thing. That's the nuance of things. She was championing it. Now she pregnant before marriage. Now she twerking ass, and at the same time, dog, it's a whole baby in there. Like, hey, Courtney, bro. Imagine that you knew that your mama was twerking when you was in her stomach. That's crazy. She clapping cheeks on stage while you in the stomach, and you feeling it because she moving. You going up and down. Yeah, you was a part of it.
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Hey, that's how I feel. That's how I feel, bro. Because it's like, what? Even Beyonce didn't do this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's, hey, man, you get it where you live, get your money and all that stuff, but shit still look bad. That's my take.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is definitely not classic. Shit, bro. I don't know what to say, man. This is wild. Like, you pregnant. Take 9 months off and fucking get back out there. I don't know why you gotta be out there when you about to pop. Like, she literally about to pop right now. And I don't know, like, it just don't look good. To me, I don't know. I just don't. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what in some equal way that you compare it to a dude what he will be going through.
Hey, yo.
There is nothing. There is nothing.
No freaky.
No. There is. I mean, to be like, yeah, go sit your ass down, man. You don't with this shit, bro. Then come back out. Like, I don't know nothing even comparable. But yeah, this shit just, to me, just, yeah, ain't classic. It ain't. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. I don't know.
All right, so I gotta be objective here. She was doing it before the pregnancy. All right, she was already doing this shit before her pregnancy. Is it me personally? Am I rocking with it? No. However, we understand concert entertainment. She still gotta do what she gotta do to make her money. She under contract, so whatever that contract states, she gotta do it, whether she pregnant or she ain't pregnant. She gonna have to come out on that stage. She gonna have to shake some bottom in the booty shorts. She gotta do what she gotta do to make that money. So she gotta do what she gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We say use what you got to get what you want. So,
Wi-Fi clapping.
So it's distasteful, you know what I'm saying? But of course, you know, Mark is already improved, and most niggas still like shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm still finna knock that down. Cool.
No, bro. I said her baby daddy gotta be proud.
Man, you with the baby daddy. Stop playing.
That's
bro.
what I said, bro.
Well, her baby daddy 21 Savage. So I mean, of course, he was with Amber Rose.
I don't even know who she is. That's probably the problem.
Yeah, so but I mean, on looking at it from both sides, yeah, it's distasteful, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't rock with it, but understanding the business side of it, you know what I'm saying, that's probably what she had to do. She gotta wear the costume, you know, for the fans, because most of her fans probably just as ratchet, so they want to see her pull up with the belly showing and the booty shorts. Cause that's how a lot of them chicks be doing. That's how a lot of these chicks be out here dressing on a regular day basis anyway.
That's true.
So
they're like, yo, this is a woman empowerment right here. Shit.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Hood empowerment.
I say the dress. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. I'll talk to you.
Oh no, I was gonna say like the dress code. She could have wore like some shorts or something, because those just, if they not panties, they look like panties. You know what I mean? So she could have worn like some shorts or something. But that little twerk ain't really hurt none because let's face it, normally she's like a scrub the ground type of chick. So it'll be hands on the knees. she just turned and did a little salt and pepper shaker with the thighs real quick, you know. Let you know that Jello still shake like jam. You know.
Well, you know she still got it.
Yeah. But she wasn't doing too much. And then I did see somebody else say that, you know, when they set up the stages or whatever, they strategically place like a bunch of like soft items and stuff around just in case she got to sit down or if she happens to fall. Like her heels, I guess, has like extra material on the undersoles to grip the stage and stuff, because you know a lot of those stages be slick as shit.
Yeah.
So there are precautions in place, and I guess they have like a medic team that's traveling with them. But just like Courtney said, your obligations is your obligations. You got to clock in. You ain't got no FMLA.
Facts.
Ain't no workman's comp with this job, baby. But as far as dancing, like I said, unless there was like a backup dancer, she was bumping and grinding on him. If she doing the solo, man, let Auntie do her thing. She'll be all right. But like I said, and like Courtney just alluded to, a lot of the fans that want to see this, they do 5 times worse in the club.
Yep.
So away from her debate in the middle of the dance floor, twerking off 6, 7 of them.
Thanks.
Hey, she got me on that one because you remember her stomach inflated on national television.
Yep. Yeah, we saw that. Yep.
We saw that. We ain't finna skip past that. That stomach did have a dent in it. That stomach wasn't the stomach.
Yep.
We saw it. We saw it.
Like Beyonce, what that is?
What's going on with that?
That's true. So we got a surrogate mamas before GTA 6.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, she right about that. She right about that. Though I forgot about that, man. See, that's why it's good to have people coming into the live talking, because sometimes we forget stuff. I forgot that.
Hey man, that's why we got the chat. Hey man, the chat. Listen, the chat is important.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
So since Macaroni made a subclass of the stream today called tinfoil time.
Yeah, tinfoil. Oh, you want to put your tinfoil on right now?
Well, not even for this one. My thing is, we've been going over a lot of topics, right? So like Epstein files, all this other stuff, right? And then like now we just said, okay, allegedly she was never pregnant because, you know, the stomach, we done watched that motherfucker air out.
Right.
All these celebrities, if we want to bring it back to interracial and Africa and all that be going over there and adopting these black babies. Do we ever see what happened to them kids? Could we see them in the tabloids for about a year, then nothing, then you don't ever see them again?
That's true.
Like,
that's good. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe we could curate a show off or something like that. Because where the hell is these kids now?
That's true.
That's a good one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I never thought about that.
All right, I'll put my aluminum up.
I actually never thought about that. That's a good one right there. Like, what are they doing? Y'all be adopting these people, these white ladies.
So we talking about the files and all these missing kids and stuff, and I'm like, wait, didn't these people adopt some kids? Where the fuck is they at?
Well, what they doing? Who are they? What they doing in society?
We don't ever see them next to them at the Oscars, the Grammys, none of that. Where's these children?
They not acting. They not singing. They just out here.
But I don't know. I put the aluminum down now.
Yeah, you know what? That's a wonderful question.
You see the Wayne brothers and all that type of stuff. When they have kids, they actually in it and they making their own name for themselves. And you be like, oh yeah, man, I can see it. I can see it. The people they be adopting and all that type of stuff. You don't know what they doing these days.
Well, the only ones that I actually do see is Angelina Jolie's kids. I see her kids. All them kids that she adopted, I see them.
Okay, well shit.
I think Ron, he talking about from a general like perspective.
No, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Angelina Jolie's the only one I can speak on because that's the only person that I've seen lately. Because I know there's more people that be out here adopting these kids, and I don't see them. That's why I'm like the only person I think I can think of that I actually seen their kids and I see them regularly is Angelina Jolie's and Brad Pitt's children. So I mean, that's all.
It's actually 10-4 hat. It's not even 10-4. It's actually what's going on. A lot of these people, they be they get benefits for adopting all these kids.
They get what? Benefits? Yeah.
They get benefits. So you remember Home Alone? You said like, what? All these kids in this house, like how all these kids going on? And I always thought about that. And then I did some research, and I like, Home Alone is not. This is nothing new. Like people do that. Like Home Alone actually exists. All them kids in the same house, they've been adopted, and they come on. Bro, they.
What you mean? Home Alone? They weren't adopted.
Ooh.
Those kids weren't adopted.
And Home Alone?
Yeah, those kids weren't adopted, bro.
What they was?
So there was two Rays. So it was two Rays. So the actual Kevin's mom and Kevin's dad, it was Kevin, Buzz, and then there was three. They had three other kids. So they had 5 kids together. That were their 5 kids. The other kids were the uncles. The uncles and them kids. Like the one that he was sleeping with, the one who used to pee in the bed, that was his uncle's kid. The other kids, they were the other uncle and the auntie and all them, that was their kids. So that was all together, yeah.
I'm off. My bad. I'm off.
And look, I just found that out this past Christmas when I watched it and paid attention. I said, hey, hold up. I saw it in the picture. I said, hold up. Who the fuck all these kids are? Then I looked and I saw a picture in the thing. I was like, got it.
But there are houses. Let's take Home Alone away from it. But there are houses where people are getting benefits for adopting a lot of kids, and they get money from the government because they got the kids. It's like a certain theme,
like Shazam, like the movie Shazam. All of them adopted.
Yeah, so it's like they make money from it. So I guess with this situation, when we asking like, where are these kids now? Are they actually adopting these kids for like? They adopt them because they just can't have a kid or whatever, or is it's a money situation?
It could be both.
Two things could be true at once.
Yep. So I mean, yeah, that's a good point though. So we don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have to.
I do think we need to do like a segment. What Ross said, like what Blanket doing right now?
Well, who doing?
Blanket.
Michael Jackson's son or whatever.
Yeah, what he doing right now? Like we need to have a say. Blanket?
His full white son.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Michael hit the fuck out of his kids.
Yeah.
So I don't see you getting a job like that easily with your name being Blanket.
Well, I know Jermaine.
He don't need no job.
I know Jermaine's son, Jermaine Jackson's son, is playing Michael Jackson in his new movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch it. I do. Hey,
I'm definitely watching it.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm going into it knowing that it's not gonna be better than the biopic that they did.
Oh, with your boy who played
Weaver. What's his last name? Weaver.
Yeah, Weaver. Yeah,
it's not gonna be better than that, bro. That was bro. It's not gonna be better than that.
That's a true classic.
And then when they grew up, an old buddy who played Michael Jackson in his prime, dog, he was. I don't see nothing being better than that, bro. I don't
know, bro. From the bro, I ain't gonna lie. From the trailer, man, he look like he about to kill it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think he's gonna kill it, but the dude that played Michael Jackson when they was still in that little early stage before he was Michael Jackson, before he said he finna split from the group, how he did his thing when they was in Jackson 5, how he was. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna capture it. I don't think they're gonna capture it like that, bro. I don't think so.
Oh, bro, I don't know. I think, bro, what we got, he might, bro. I'm gonna give it an opportunity. Because listen, you know me, bro. You know I love Michael Jackson. So with that, American Dream is my favorite, dog.
hold on, Courtney. We're gonna give what her name is.
Fairy.
You not. We denounced Flex being Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, Flex ain't work with that. No,
that was the worst Michael Jackson biopic ever in life, dog.
No, not Flex. No, hell no.
Oh, did Lorenzo Tate play him once too?
Lorenzo Tate.
Did he?
No.
That's on Why Do Fools Fall in Love.
Oh, I thought he was in one of the Jackson movies.
Hey, he might be with his boy J-Mo.
That must have been a Tubi movie.
But it had to be something.
Lorenzo Tate never was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he was young Mike.
Hey, look, I do want. I ain't gonna be a hater when I go watch the movie, but how I saw the biopic, bro. I don't think nobody. I don't think it's gonna be better than that. Especially Michael. Who got the towel? Who put a towel in the pool? You about to beat his ass. He said, "Joe, go to sleep. Go to bed, Joe."
Hold on, fam. I don't know, G.
I don't know if it's gonna be better than that, bro.
Hold on, fam. We gotta see something now. I don't know, family. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, that's what we need a clip of on the board. We need a Lil Reese on there when he's talking about research.
You're strong.
Hey, hold up. Hey, Lorenzo Tate is Barry Gordy in this one.
Huh?
Lorenzo Tate is Barry Gordy in this one.
Hey, look, I didn't see this. I didn't see this. I didn't see this. You might be right. You might be right. I did not see this. You might be right.
It's gonna be better, huh?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. You can't replace the classic. You know what I'm saying? When we growing up, you saw the American Dream, the classic. It was like, hey, dog. Everybody else tried to do try to do a movie or biopic on the same thing, but it just wasn't working. And I'm like, now we got this, and I say, all right, bro, I don't know, bro. This one might be the one.
Hey.
Young Mike look like Lil Meat.
It might be it, bro. It might be it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see it. I did not. When this came out, that trailer.
Just recently, not too long ago, because I know the movie come out this month.
Yeah, I ain't see that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited. It didn't make me a little bit more excited, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you know the theater's about to be packed.
Don't roll your ankle practicing your moonwalk.
Huh?
Yeah.
I told Mac, don't roll his ankle practicing that moonwalk.
Yeah, I'm about to be in that bitch going crazy with this moonwalk. You hear me?
Look, I just got good.
That's what I'm saying.
I just got good. No, I ain't doing nothing. You know, I'll practice it in my mind.
Don't go across the lawn and then
nah.
You can't make it to the show.
Bro, you funny as hell, boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Now that whole family, bro, they different.
Oh yeah, that shit was always wild.
They look at Joe like he was a bad guy. He actually, for them to be who they are.
What do you mean by
that? They wouldn't.
Hey, if Joe didn't do what he do, they wouldn't be who they are today.
That's true.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's extreme. He probably didn't do the best things. He might be but him doing that made the Jackson 5 and all that stuff. I ain't saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying what is.
Hey, hold on. Do we? Yeah. Now I'm thinking about something else. But I'm thinking did they those are all his kids, right?
See, Rod, he rocked with me. I was trying to be PC. Hey, Joe wasn't a bad guy.
That's fair.
That's
how everybody looked at it, but he did what he had to do. He understood what needed to be done.
Hey, I don't know, bro. Well, no. I was about to say some shit, but that would not.
Nah, go ahead, go on. We here now.
Yeah, we
I
here
was
now.
about to say, well, shit. What some people say? Hey, Tina would be what she said without Ike. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, I knew you was going there. I couldn't wait to switch this.
I was gonna go there next. I was gonna go there next.
She was singing that was pain that she was singing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, shit.
I couldn't wait to switch it. I knew you was going there. I was waiting.
He took it down. He took it down.
No. I'm definitely not saying that's right.
Why not?
Hey, nah. Yeah.
I forgot what I was watching the other day where it was like, just because it's legal doesn't make it right or whatever. But shit, it was legal back then to use a pimp hand.
Hey, hold on. No, yeah. That was him that be on. Was that him that be on like the Tonight Show talking about this shit? Yeah, she said she never get up in the, you know, talking shit like it was like, yeah, that shit was.
I think they had asked him a question one time. Was like, oh, so what about her friend? He was like, I'll beat both them bitches.
Yeah. He said so, like on national TV. It's like, damn. And it was normal.
Yeah, immaculate.
Okay. Sheesh. Yeah, that was wild.
Boy, them was the good times. Now, if you sneeze on your head.
No, it's reversed now. Now women beat the shit out of dudes and then get away with it. So it's reversed now.
Nah, they beat the shit out of guys. They ain't beating men.
They beat some guys up for sure.
Who? These women's. These high
women. It's okay now. It's not frowned upon.
Shit.
That's
okay.
They're like, what did he do?
Go ahead and tell me you got a gun in the car and see what happens.
I'm gonna take that as a threat.
I'm gonna be out there like Cassidy. Be like, it's a problem if I like your sneaks. Put your face on the curb, make you bite the streets.
Shit.
Like, yes, sir. Oh man, that's wild.
Shit, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, but any final thoughts on anything?
We covered a lot tonight.
Yes, we did.
We did roll through it.
Y'all, yeah. Friday. Listen, y'all, for the chat, we named our Fridays. Is Who You Talking To Fridays. Listen, with the Banter and Barter Show. That's all day. You know what I'm saying? Is Who You Talking To Fridays. So that's where it's gonna get ratchet. I ain't gonna hold you. It might get a little ratchet.
You know what? I'm gonna need y'all to start dropping some conspiracies in the chat.
Ooh.
Hashtag TFT, 10 for a time.
10 for a time. 10 for a time. That's
10 for your time. Now we gotta come. Now we gotta find out a little mean thing that when it's 10 for your time.
10 for a time. Hey, go ahead and get the AI together. Get this random white dude with 10 foil on his head or a black dude. With 10 foil on his head.
That's too easy, Rod. You know what I'm saying? Ratchet Fridays. No, you gotta call it Who You Talking To Fridays.
No, you see, man, come on, Rod. Come on now.
Who You Talking To Fridays. He said, Rob, about to be
You telling your age. You telling your age now.
Shit.
Call it Ratchet Fridays. We gonna eat some watermelon and chicken and fish and shit.
This nigga rest.
I like how I'm the usual suspect. It's gonna be hell when they catch Marcus.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I went and got the keg refilled this weekend. We good. Hey man, I'll try not to clock in until 7 o'clock.
No, that'll be the day we see Marcus chewing on some wings while on the live, bro. I'm telling, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna be laughing my ass off, bro.
It might be on a Friday, man.
The day that I see that.
Hey, look, Marcus is about and another thing.
with the chicken wing in hand.
It'll be like this. Oh shit.
Yes.
Hit the
yes.
pause button by mistake.
Party this Friday. Who you talking to Fridays?
I'm in this thing.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all are here. Make sure y'all come locked in. If you don't drink, make sure you got your water and your popcorn. If you do drink, get your cup ready because we gonna be locked in. Yeah.
What's poppin', twin?
How's it going?
Hey,
outside.
We outside.
If you don't feel like going outside, come
Hey,
here.
I gotta get that one. We outside. I gotta get that one. That one.
If you don't feel like being outside, you just want to kick it with us and let's go over whatever topics we got going on. Pour your little drink and have a good time with us, man.
They said if Marcus is on the flame, they help.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'll be good. Yeah.
Well, all right, my good people. Tonight was dope. It's a great Tuesday. Appreciate y'all for coming to support. Again, you know what I'm saying? If you want to support the channel, be sure to do so. The super chat goal and the Cash App goal. If you haven't liked, make sure you like. Also, if you want to be a part of the ENG community, be sure to become a member of the ENG community. And don't forget to be here on Friday for Who You Talking To Fridays, and as well as make sure you go and check out our latest uploaded videos as well. Go and show love to those videos so that way we can get those numbers up and get those numbers rolling so that way we can get to 1,000 subscribers on the Banter and Barter Show. All right? So until next time, my good people. Well,